Undergrunt.
God loves a terrier. Yes, he
Leslie and I have an amazing relationship, and it's very physical. He still pushes all my buttons.
People say, oh, but he's so much older than you. And you know what? I'm the one having to push him away.
We have so much in common. We both love soup and snow peas. We love the outdoors and talking and not talking.
We could not talk or talk forever and still find things to not talk about.
A small little ship in the center of Mars was a sack of souls with experiment scars. When a psychedelic monk said, I'll take two, and he put them in a rocket and he ate a lot of glue. And he shot them straight to Earth when they turned into babies. They were named from that, and they rarely got rabies. And the monk made a movie of their whole entire lives. They were panoramic scenes and zooms of the time. And one time Bob had sex with a ladle, and one time Matt lost a vet into a cradle, and another time Bob caught a dinosaur mom, and another time Matt bought a replica of Guam. And all this and more is on a DVD set, only $20.99 with the purchase of a jet. But if you call right now and say, where's my whisk, we'll include this bonus disc.
Hey, welcome to Bonus Disc. I'm one of your hosts, Bob Rose. With me is another host, Matt P.A.
I'm here.
And with us is two people who have been on the show before, Rex and Lauren Anderson.
Hi.
Hey,
Sorry for screaming, everybody.
it's okay. It's a well-insulated
Hey,
Hey!
And since Lauren, you've been on twice before, and I think both times we've done Lifetime movies, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, I've
one
only
of
been
them
on
was-
once before.
No, Pennies from Heaven.
room.
Pennies from Heaven.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
It's
will.
not a Lifetime
Showgirls
movie,
too,
but it
and-
might as well be.
There's only two episodes of Bonus Disc, one where I'm not on it and one where you're not on it.
Yeah.
And it's Pennies from Heaven and then Kindergarten Cop 2.
Was
Good
I
God.
I think I might have been on Pennies from
You were on Pennies from
Yeah.
Heaven, right?
It
Yes,
was
you
a
were.
bunch of people.
You,
We
Brian
watched-
Preston,
Because
and
everybody
Lauren.
wanted to fucking
was
watch Showgirls
so
too.
good.
And then
God.
we all regretted the fuck out of it.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
that's
this,
not good. This is a Lifetime movie because we
Yes.
watched the Brittany Murphy story last time,
yes, we did.
and this is not that.
Yes.
This is Wicked Moms Club from 2017.
Yes. I'm a
Right.
mom now, so I figured I should learn about wicked moms
Well,
and how to avoid them.
We couldn't.
yeah.
The three of us couldn't
Wait.
possibly understand this movie without you.
Yes. I
We're
mean,
not.
It's indecipherable.
You're like another
Yeah.
by
genius of
non-moms.
person now. You're like a different species at this
Right,
point,
and I
so.
really only hang out with moms.
Right.
But this time I made a what the fuck? I can't even think. I have
It's
mom
an
brain.
an exception.
An
right.
exception.
An exception. I was going to say exclusion for some reason.
Thank you for slumming it
Exception.
with us people that are not
Don't have
mothers.
children, so we don't know fucking
No.
shit about nothing.
We're
We're
not
going
in
to
a
have to
club.
wrap this up pretty soon, guys. We got to prep the baby's room for her arrival tomorrow.
Rex, you're a father. You don't understand.
No,
Don't
you
get
don't
it.
get-
You're
yeah,
not a
you just-
mom.
Hey,
You've
cool
already
with
said
it,
too
you
much
know.
as a father.
Whatever's going
Eat
on.
your
you know.
cake and
Hey, it's
shut
fine.
up.
Yeah, this is delicious cake.
We'll
honey.
get to it. We'll get to it. Okay, how does this movie start?
With oh my god, with
It
a
starts
woman.
with a suicide.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
shots of
yeah.
trees first, but yeah.
I'm
then-
a
So
great
shots of trees
mom.
and ominous music.
Right.
Hey, this woman leaving a phone message being like, "You were right. We should have stayed together. I want to be a family." And she's like,
I'm a
quote,
good
unquote,
mother.
crying.
I'm a good
She's
mother.
crying.
I'm a
She
good...
goes, I'm a great mom.
I'm a great mom.
I'm a great mom.
And then she takes a
She
bunch
takes
of pills and starts the car and closes
That's
the
door.
garage.
Right.
Yeah,
And,
you're
then
like,
it's
"Ooh,
like
okay.
bed or Wicked Moms Club.
Lauren, you said that you thought it was like showing us the end of the movie.
Yeah, because that's
that
what
would've been
Lifetime
great.
does a
It
lot.
totally seemed like it too. I thought we
Yeah.
were watching the main character kill himself.
Well, you-
Yeah, me
which
too.
would be
You
amazing.
watched 20 minutes of the movie before you went, "This is the woman in the garage," and we were like, "No,"
No,
and you're
it's
like,
not.
"Oh."
No, the whole time I'm like, oh, so here's the woman that's going to kill herself in 90 minutes. All right.
Oh, man.
Practically every other Lifetime movie starts that way. It's like something like you see that towards the end
Right.
of the movie, and then they're like 6 months earlier.
They want to have that like
Bum,
Tarantino out of order thing for
No, this
Lifetime.
should have been like the next day.
The next
Yeah.
day.
Pull into town.
Well, they looked really, they looked
They
like
do look
sisters
very
at
similar.
least. They could have been sisters.
One of them should start with a crazy
They were
scene
brunette white ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone's exceedingly,
look the same.
unrelentingly white.
I want to see a
couldn't-
movie that
Yes.
starts with a scene of something like that, like somebody committed suicide, and then it just says like 486 years later. Like, hey, it has nothing to do with it. You're just like, oh yeah, that happened.
On a different planet.
Civilization.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah. So she's dead.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that person. Okay.
Yeah.
is
fun.
gone.
And then
Yeah.
the next thing you see is this mom, the main character that you're introduced to.
Right.
Her
Moving in,
name
right?
is.
I don't
I
remember,
don't remember
her name.
what her name is.
Riley's mom.
Riley's
Riley's mom. Right.
Right.
Not
She
Olivia.
and her daughter Riley.
No. Yeah.
are moving into a new house. Yes.
Which is
Mandy.
Mandy.
Because of
and
the
it's the
blonde,
house,
actually.
right? Because it's the Nick
Yeah,
Cage
yeah,
movie. That's how. I thought about that when he said it. It's the same house of the suicide.
Right.
We don't. Did we see
the
the
that? Oh no,
oh,
we
yeah,
saw the
exterior.
The reason
Right,
I was
right.
confused was because I was
That's right,
like,
yeah, it's the same
she's
house.
moving.
I didn't put that together
Okay,
yet.
she looks like nigh identical, and
No.
she's moving into the same house.
And it was like the next scene. With
Right.
no
I'm like,
context.
there was
I'm
no
not that
context.
crazy for thinking she's the
was-
same person.
Yeah, this time
Yeah.
there was no 6 months
No.
later
Yeah.
No
or
flashbacks.
anything
Just
like
cut.
that. Yeah.
5 years later.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it shows the slime rising.
And
up.
it really seemed like it was like the next month or
Slime.
something. It was like 2 weeks later, basically. They were like, because
Oh,
everybody's
yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
how-
shame what happened to Ginny.
Jenny, yeah, she's
Yeah.
going now.
Yeah.
Forget
Life
her.
moves on.
So wait,
Right,
what
they got
happens?
plenty
They're
to do.
moving in
Real
the
estate
like the
made a killing.
fixtures. The fixtures. My God, the fixtures
The
are
fixtures.
important.
Fixtures, man. What's up with the word fixture?
I know. Just call it what it is. It's a
This
lamp
life lately.
Lamp.
or like
It's a
yeah.
ceiling lamp. It's a lamp. It's lighting.
Fixtures.
Lamp.
Something wrong with this fixture.
It's her and her daughter unpacking
yes.
Yes.
in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
And
And
I
they get
don't
a, and they get a
remember.
phone
My
call
God,
from
this-
Dad.
Right.
Mom gets a phone call from Dad, and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, and she's like, again. And he's like, I
He's
have
like,
to
"All
go to
right."
Chicago. I can't see you this weekend, child. And she's
Right.
like, all right, fine. Fuck you, Dad.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Hang
We get
up.
to see
I'm
him-
Sad.
That was his introduction until later.
Mhm.
Right. Oh, and they're
Yeah.
like, and besides, she has to get ready for her big day, right? And then it was
Yeah.
like that
Yep.
scene ends, and then immediately they're going into school. So we're like, I guess it's the next day then,
Yep.
right? Because she's going to school the next day.
Because it
For
cuts
her
hard
first day
to
of
them
school.
walking
Walking up,
up
making
that small
jokes.
sidewalk, talking about. I forget what they're talking about, but
Oh, Mandy goes to her daughter Riley. She says, "Do you know where the office is? Do you think maybe we could find
Right.
it?"
Oh
It's
my God.
totally
That
an
person-
improv line, and this
Right.
person, she just
do you need to know where the office is?
Yeah,
Right.
immediately.
She literally is standing right where they're walking
Waiting
to.
for him.
Excuse me.
I'm just here to tell people where the office is.
Do you need exposition right now? Because that's the Asian mom, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
I hate
her
calling her
name.
that.
I know,
forget
but
her
dude,
name.
I can
Foreboding mom.
What is her name?
It's like Sylvie or something like that.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Is it?
right.
But
But
I thought it was something. Oh no, her daughter has a crazy ass name like Zariel or something.
Zolaire.
Yeah, her-
right.
Something.
Zolay?
Zalanium.
But she says
Zelaya
something
or
here
something like
about
that, yeah.
like she's dropping her daughter off, and then she says something here where she gives her the first warning,
Yeah,
right?
she's like, "Don't fuck with those ladies."
Yeah,
Like,
you
She's
keep
like,
your
just
distance.
Keep your
Yeah.
distance
Keep
from
your
the
distance.
PTA.
Yeah, because telling her exactly what's happening would be too much to.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be too much.
Having a
That woman over there
conversation.
bullied a woman to kill herself in your house.
Do you have
right,
2
like,
minutes?
stay away from them.
You have
Would
2
have saved her a lot of
minutes.
problems.
Yeah.
You just spoiled a lot of the movie, Bob. Good job.
Whatever. It's fine.
They're wicked moms.
Wicked.
Yeah, she's
So-
basically like
well,
the PTA's evil,
Are they all
and then
wicked? Are any of them wicked except one of them?
Some of them are just following orders.
Yeah.
And we know from history.
the
Those are also
human
wicked. Should be
the
exterminated.
human female suit from Mars Attacks starts walking up in the background. Dude, the wig on this lady is out of control. It's a joke. The first time you see it, it is insane. She is in like the sun, and you're just like, there's nothing hiding that. That ain't no head of hair.
Yeah, there's no like creative lighting or anything
Oh my
to
God.
hide
Someone's
it.
It's
washing
just
her
like
face
the worst
out.
wig.
Yeah,
She looked like a man
in
in drag in her first scene. Like,
It's insane.
And it's confusing because like story wise, there's
that's,
no
like,
like
establishing
you
who
dumb
she is.
blonde or like
Yeah.
no one
No,
says
yeah.
anything
Mm.
that
Because you
would be
look
like
at this actress, she's a brunette, and it's like, okay, well,
could've
like,
just-
why'd you hide her hair? Why
like
couldn't
did she just
also
have
be a brunette?
cancer or something? Her hair fell out. Like what
I
happened?
I wish
know.
that I wish this was gonna be like
I
Deadfall,
found no pictures of her. with,
where like
short hair.
eventually
Yeah.
they're gonna
The
be
wig
like
comes
fighting and
off.
she rips her wig off and she's like
No,
Because everyone has to realize that it's a wig.
it's
Yeah.
it's a
Right?
hideous.
I mean, it
it's
looks
a hideous wig.
insane.
I don't know
They
what-
tried styling it throughout the
It's-
film, which I thought was
It's
great. And I was
bad.
like, dude,
Doesn't
still
get much
looks
better.
fake.
It's like she's
So
wearing a
fake.
costume of like Elsa from Frozen. You know, like
Yeah.
she's doing
I was like, she's like
cosplaying
but,
as a
like,
Disney
nobody.
princess.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
cosplaying a banal.
She looks weird.
Well, there's the point I was saying, like
person
it's like
in
someone
the
slowly
Midwest.
turning her into plastic somehow. Like there's some guy like
Yeah.
spritzing her with this thing, this coating coating her in plastic a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Like her
She's
face
becoming
would
bulletproof
move
smooth.
down a little bit, and like a shadow from her nose would appear, and it's
Yeah.
like not the right color, and it's like
What is happening?
It's crazy. What the I've never
very-
seen
It
that
wouldn't
much
be
makeup
so
on a person's
bad
face.
if she
Like-
wasn't the
Shellacked.
main
Wrapped.
antagonist. She's on screen so much.
I know.
Constantly.
It's not like she's a
Buy
side
a
character.
better wig. Come on, Lifetime fucking
It's a shame.
Her hair could
hair
not
and
be that
makeup
bad.
people.
Her hair could not be that bad.
I don't
Like
know
the
what this
jail
wig was
cell
they put on
later,
this
like
woman.
I get that, but like that wig is that woman is the second billed person in the film.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Buy a
put a
better
good
wig.
wig on her.
Right, right.
She should have bought herself a better wig.
If you saw
Like,
Venom,
I'm not wearing
this
that.
wig was
I'll
about
get
as good
something
as Woody
better. You need me
Harrelson's
to
in
wear a
Venom.
wig.
Right.
Oh my god.
No, but that's like the quality of this wig. It's
Yeah.
that bad.
Wake him up from
Anyway.
a nap. put
Anyway.
this
her
on your
her head
and say this-
aside,
Yeah.
she's a really beautiful woman. Her
She
wig
is.
is like
Yeah.
a
Terrible.
mess.
Yeah,
Man,
it's insane
It's
looking.
very unflattering.
This is where she kind of like introduces
name is
herself.
Olivia.
This is when
she kind of invites her in.
Dude, all she does is steamroll the fuck out of this woman the whole movie. She like walks up and goes, "Oh hey, you're a new mom. Here's my daughter. She's awesome.
Here's your new life that I'll be telling you
yeah,
about.
so you should join the PTA. Come with me right now. We'll talk about stuff." Like, and the woman just goes, "Oh,
Okay.
okay,
sure.
okay."
I've got no
And her
life.
daughter's like, "Oh, I'm gonna run away from you now. Bye.
Okay,
Can't be
bye."
late."
Yeah,
And you're like,
So they're both of the daughters are on gymnastics team,
"Oh yeah."
yeah.
and then
Well-
she's like, "Okay, come to gymnastics practice."
And she's like, "Why would I do that? I usually just leave my daughter at school and go away." And
Yeah.
Oh well, ever since I went, me and my daughter have been so much closer.
Yeah.
And you want that for your daughter?
Did the other women show up right
Okay.
there?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm a blank slate. I have no opinions.
I know they. Okay.
Yeah, the other women are there too. Yeah, they're
Are they at
always
the
the
front?
henchwomen are right
Are they
there. in the
outside, or
background.
do we meet them?
Yeah, they're outside.
They're
The
outside. Yeah.
henchwomen.
Because I think when she says the like, I just usually leave my kids or whatever. The one woman's like, I don't know about that, and then
No, she said that on the phone. That
Oh, you're
conversation
right,
was on
you're
the
right.
phone
Okay.
because that was about the fixtures. She was in
Oh,
the
damn
shop.
it, the
Real quick, the
All right.
henchwomen both have children.
Yeah, they both have daughters.
They both have
Colleen is
daughters.
one of the
Colleen.
henchmen.
Colleen, and then I forget the other
Yep,
ones.
and then let's just move on to not look like assholes.
Right. Right. And they're both married. They have husbands. They all have.
I don't know that Colleen has a husband. But
Yeah,
thought she
he's
did.
the
He's
the police officer.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Spoiler
That's
alert.
right.
Yeah. I don't know if the other one does, but
Yeah.
I would think in this community.
We don't see her husband.
What?
You know that I'm a monster.
You're
Move
terrible,
on. I know.
but I don't.
We just never see him.
To be
Yeah,
in this
they don't
circle, I
talk
think you
about
need
it.
to be married
Oh,
with
yeah.
children.
I
Like
think
that's
so.
straight up. But the
But
main
Mandy's
character
not
does
married.
not. Right.
Yeah,
she's
she's
divorced.
She is divorced.
Very controversial.
And they go like,
Yeah.
she goes, I'm divorced. And go,
Oh,
so
my God.
sorry.
Oh, that's right, because they go
I'm so
immediately
sorry.
to
I didn't know.
lunch.
I had no idea.
Is it contagious?
they go for
They-
martinis.
Should I go?
Martinis, that-
After gymnastics
I'll leave.
practice.
Sorry.
Wait, did they go
I'll
for
see
martinis, or
myself out.
didn't she order champagne?
Yeah, after they have martinis
Oh my God.
Well, they go to the club.
at the country club.
Oh,
'cause
the
it-
country club. My God.
I didn't know where
Celebrate.
we were.
Yeah, because they don't
Open
tell
up the
you where
way.
you are.
Like, come with me to have drinks. Where?
Dude, it's like
Where?
she is with the PTA. Slam cut to a very luxurious restaurant.
Yeah.
Slam cut
Like,
to a very luxurious looking area.
now we're in,
After
we're in
that.
Isn't that when-
Caddyshack all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's like
which one country
every
club? And
scene
like,
suddenly
okay.
is extremely exorbitantly
Yeah.
like decadent.
The very
wealthy
little amount of
people.
information the movie gives you is incredible, because when they get there, this woman like approaches Olivia, the like fake
Yeah.
hair woman,
Yeah.
and they have a conversation in secret you don't get to see really, except
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
end of it.
But,
But,
the
like-
beginning was, it's a shame what happened to Ginny.
And
right.
and she's just like, and like rolls her eyes, and then she's like, go sit with the other ladies. I'll be a minute. And then when she sits at the table with the other ladies, she's like, what's up with that lady? And they go, oh, she's the president of the board. And you're
Board
like,
of
I don't know
what?
where we are. Is this in the school? Like, does the whole movie take place in the school?
What's happening?
So
It's like
weird,
it's like
man.
essentially like a movie where the town is being run by this organization that's not politics. It's like that kind
Yeah.
of
The
movie, but it's a
PTA.
shitty version.
really,
of that
really
movie.
shitty mob.
Right.
The movie
Yeah.
has
Like
no.
a
the
crazy
PTA
lady.
runs this town. Like that's it's that
Purely
type of
because
thing.
she's the only one who gives a shit.
Right. Because no
Everyone
one else
else
seems to
acts like-
care
even
really.
like-
Oh,
They're
and this
oblivious.
is based on true events, apparently.
Right.
So
It's
Oh, that
it's-
was- you-
It
that
started
you
with that title
corroborated
card,
that?
inspired by true events.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, that's sad.
It's-
I think
Inspired
that's just
by.
part of the credits in Lifetime.
inspired
movies.
by, which is like somebody read a headline.
It probably
that was
happened somewhere.
Like, it's
PTA
like a
mom
copyright thing or
bribed
something. I don't remember.
Like
why we
architect
say
or
that.
something like that. And they're like, oh, let's write a Lifetime movie about that. I got a
got
whole
this.
idea. Let's do this.
It's based on something from history.
I don't know who wrote this motherfucking thing, but
It
they
seems
don't
plausible.
use the internet. They've
No,
possibly
God.
We haven't
never
even got- okay.
actually used the internet.
We haven't even gotten to that.
I know. I'm sorry.
Right.
My God.
Good. They nail it in this movie.
Right, so we're at the country
Nail
club,
it.
right?
Right, we have drinks.
Yes, they're having
We're
drinks. She's like,
martinis.
"That's the member of the board," and you're like, well, "Who the fuck is she?" And then
Right.
that lady goes like, it cuts back to their conversation where she's like, "I'm gonna get." She's like threatens her sort of
Yeah.
Olivia, and then Olivia's like, "Yeah, well, you steal all your money, and I know people that'll like ruin you or something." And she's
Yeah,
like, "Have a
something like
good
that.
night, bye."
It was so nice
Yeah.
talking to you.
She just threatens everybody,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah, she's the worst.
She
And then they
tries
have
to
their
blackmail
lunch.
everyone.
She comes and sits down, and that's when she says, "You're coming to yoga, right?"
Yeah,
And
this
she's
is
like,
No,
all,
no,
like-
that's afterwards in the car.
Is that in the car?
That's in
Yeah,
the
that was
car.
right before.
What do they
she's like,
discuss at the table? I think that's when she tells him she's divorced.
Oh,
Yeah,
but-
she says she's divorced. Oh, my God, I'm so
Right.
sorry. And she has one
This
martini,
is
and
where
then
she tells her about the drug problem that Riley had,
no,
right?
that's in the
No,
car.
that's in
That's in the
car
car
too.
because
The
it's
car
private.
afterwards.
It's just
They,
with Olivia.
I think this is just where like they explain something about Ginny. They say like, "Oh, she took
Yeah,
a bunch
she
of
lost her-
pills and was
Yeah.
drinking, and then her daughter and her husband left.
That's
and then
right.
She
Her,
committed
she got her,
suicide.
her kids
but they
got
never
taken away.
actually
They never
say
say
that she died.
that she died.
Right, but they say she lived in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
you're
where she
living
finds
in her
out.
house, honey. Yeah.
Which also I would be
It's
like,
weird.
Oh.
is it haunted? Like, what are you
Yeah,
trying to tell me?
Right.
Yeah.
Because
She
they don't
doesn't-
say that she died.
She doesn't ask a fucking question of
Question.
anyone.
Just absorbing this information, not doing anything with
A
it.
person with some
Very
problems
annoying.
lived in your house.
I forget
All
what
right.
the drug's called, but it's like she got injected with something that just like makes you go like, oh, okay, yeah, I can't respond, but I'll
It's like
listen.
It's a cult.
Like,
She's like
what
on a
are
low
you
protein diet, drinking
doing?
only champagne for hours.
Oh yeah, all
Yeah,
she's
okay,
eating
sure,
is
I'll do
fucking
anything. I
lettuce,
agree.
lettuce, carrots, and oranges. That's her whole diet.
Which isn't that bad.
And
honestly.
caffeine. She's
Yeah.
just fucking living on fumes, dude. I don't know.
Right, because, okay, so afterwards they're driving home,
Well,
just
she-
her and
Brain
Olivia.
needs
But also
carbs
in this moment,
and
too,
is
she
dying
says-
on her neck.
They have martinis, and then they're like, "Let's get champagne." And Mandy is like, "None for me.
Right.
Thank you. I'm a lightweight." And Olivia's like, "Oh no,
no.
I hired a driver." And then she's like, "Okay."
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So it was all about
I
driving.
guess I drink until I'm
And what
impaired now.
did she drive there,
As
and then
opposed to
she
be a
left her
responsible
fucking
person.
car at the country club
Yeah.
too? Like, what is happening there?
I think the
Was it
reason
all about
now,
driving?
This is just a guess, but I think the reason they did that is so that on the drive home they didn't have to film from outside the car. I honestly think that's why that they could just film the back seat
Yeah.
in a wide shot.
and not have to show you the outside of the building.
Yeah,
or
because the
something.
outside
Yeah.
car rig costs more than just having
Yeah,
a
yeah.
camera guy in the car.
I still feel like those
Yeah.
car scenes were filmed on like a phone or a
They probably
GoPro
were.
or something.
Yeah, they were.
But I think also the point of it, to me, the point of it too, was that Olivia was trying to get Mandy a little intoxicated,
Intoxicated
so that
so
she
she'll open up.
loose-lipped. Yeah.
Not
Tell-
that
tell
she
me your
acted
dirt.
like she was drunk at all.
No.
No, not at all.
So then she tells her about her daughter's past drug problem.
Mandy tells Olivia. Yeah.
Because she's like, why
Mandy's
did
the
you
good
move here in the
woman,
middle of
Olivia's
this
the bad
last
woman.
semester of her senior year? That's super stressful for your daughter. Why aren't you thinking about your daughter? She tries to like guilt her into like
Right,
explaining,
yeah.
or
Yeah, it's weird.
spilling her guts.
Right.
And then she's like, yeah, she stole money and
She
did
stole
some-
a necklace from me, is what
Yeah.
she said.
At
and
this
she
point,
did
A necklace,
drugs
and she
that
did
they
some
never.
drugs.
Imagine how this
They
movie,
never explain what
and
she
they kicked
did.
her off the gymnastics team. Yeah. Was it.
She got suspended, so she. Was
All the
like,
while her
freaking-
parents were getting divorced. It was like,
Yes.
oh, okay.
All
yeah.
this
Well, your
movie
parents are
needed
getting divorced, so
was
that
like
happens.
a protagonist that went, so?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like,
Man.
oh, your daughter got in trouble with drugs? Yeah, so?
So.
So.
Oh, you don't mind? No.
No,
No.
because she's fine now.
I know, right?
She's fine now, and
And I
drugs
love
aren't
her.
all bad.
Like,
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
They really
oh,
helped her out in most cases.
you don't care about, okay.
Yeah, basically, it's like this is the most insecure,
Right.
vapid, like woman with no agency. It's just everything's just like, oh,
Right.
oh no, okay.
oh yes, shit.
I'm ashamed of it because I'm supposed to be. Okay.
Oh, that's how I'm supposed to respond. The way
Yeah,
you just-
she's fucking fine. Your daughter's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, you should just, like, go away. I don't like you. Yeah.
That's
all
when
right.
she does the yoga thing where she's like, "All right, I'll see you at 7." And she's like, "Wait, but school starts at 8." And she's like,
But yoga.
Yeah, or no,
The PTA
right,
meeting starts at
PTA
8:30.
starts at 8:30, and she's like, "Yeah, but yoga, duh."
Oh,
And then-
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that new
Oh, wait,
exercise
we
class you're
missed-
taking?
Yeah,
We
she's
didn't
like, all right,
discuss-
I'll go.
We did not discuss that. What the fuck is her daughter's name? What is Mandy's? Riley. Riley is super good at gymnastics.
Oh yeah, she's
and
super good
does
at
better
gymnastics.
than Chelsea,
Olivia's
who is
daughter.
Olivia's
Well, not
daughter.
the first time, because the first
No, it is
time-
the first time. It is because
Oh no,
No, the
no,
first
it's the first time she knocks her bag over, so she does bad at the end.
Olivia
right, but
So
it
she
doesn't happen
fucks it
right
up.
there
Yeah.
yet. We don't know completely what's going on yet.
but you can tell she's good because they
But she
start
already-
going. The moms start going. Oh, she's better than Chelsea.
She's better than
like
Chelsea.
immediately. As
Yeah,
soon as she
right.
starts.
And then she knocks
this
somebody
play out.
else's bag
Yeah.
over when she dismounts, and she fucks her dismount up, and then she's like, like she's just a piece of shit. But
Everyone could see her do it too. You could see her go, "Ugh."
yeah.
She's standing in the front
She's like
of
10
bleachers.
people.
there were like
Bleachers.
6 people in the fucking room.
It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, I guess she shouldn't have tried that move so soon. It's like, did you not see what just happened right next
Next
to
to
you?
you, it just happened. Okay.
It's like she split her leg open. I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
All she did was like her dismount was
she went, well,
a stumble. Yeah, that's
It
it.
was still
That's
really
fine.
impressive.
Yeah.
Ever. So
Yeah,
not
she's
to
a
have
teenager.
competition.
Yeah.
Because now we get
At
the
practice
morning.
on her first day of school.
Yeah.
Now
Oh
we're
yeah,
on
this
the-
all happened in like
Yeah.
90 minutes. It's
The
like,
s-
yeah, it's like,
So now the
whatever.
second day of school's happening.
Yeah.
Does it just cut straight to her showing up with the yoga clothes to her house?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Is
Have
this
we
the-
not met the hot dad yet?
Oh yeah, we met him in the hardware store when she was on the phone.
Oh, I
Olivia.
think we get the first PTA meeting before the nighttime yoga.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Right? The
Well,
first
they-
No,
PTA
the
meeting
yoga's
at
in
the
the
bottom
morning.
of the stairs.
Right.
Yeah, they don't meet in a room. They meet in
No,
like,
they're
the
just in the hallway
at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
weird.
make
And we
any
find
sense.
out in that meeting that there's a wing being built, and Olivia is in
It's
charge.
already it already was built.
It was built.
No, it's being
I thought it was
designed.
being
'cause-
built?
Yeah,
because the
'cause he's
dad's the
saying-
architect,
Yeah.
right?
He's
I
like,
thought they were built
yeah, everything's cool. I don't.
He's hot and smart,
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, I haven't had to change any of the
So
blueprints,
hot.
so everything's going
and so
fine.
separated.
Dude, he's so fucking sexy, though.
He's basically we
Walking
were
the
like
line.
he's weirdly like uncannily like the guy from Seventh
Yes.
Heaven,
Yeah.
the dad from Seventh Heaven, but he's like blonde and blue eyed.
Yeah.
But his voice kind of sounds like him. His mannerisms are like him.
AKA
It's really weird.
The Reynolds dad.
Oh yeah, the Reynolds
Reynolds real dad
The
that will
real
never be
dad.
on the show again.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
For
yeah,
good
'cause
reason,
He's
but-
a monster.
Oh yes, he's a monster.
So then,
Well, that's the
Does
meeting.
that it? Does something else? Oh, she gets named like the head of marketing. Mandy gets
for
named
Health
the, yeah.
Corp Global.
No. Oh,
Oh.
fuck, we missed that.
Yeah,
But she gets for their
Oh my
like
God,
bake
right.
sale or
PTA,
whatever.
yeah,
They were
the-
like having some kind of like fundraiser,
sale.
bake sale or
Do the
something.
marketing, Mandy. You're a marketing person.
Yeah,
She's
you're
a
a marketing
copywriter,
person.
basically.
Because we didn't know what that meant. We were
Yeah.
like, what does she
Well,
do?
we missed it. She does go to her office
And meet
after
with her.
she drops off her daughter at school.
She meets with like her
something.
dispatcher manager person,
Whoever
whatever
that-
that
like,
is.
She
her-
is a marketing copywriter, people. Like,
And she
they
has an
act like she has
agent.
like a fucking
has
agent
an
or
agent.
something.
Right.
Or
Well,
she's
she also-
working for someone. I don't know. It
She
was
also
very
s-
weird.
She's like,
It's like
"Can I work
you are a contractor.
Yeah, and
She
she
goes through a temp agency. This is like Kelly's
Right,
Services.
yeah.
That's how I
Like,
took
what-
it, but it was all
but
very
it wasn't. It was
frou-frou.
her
And she's
boss.
affording all this
that she's
beautiful
been working
house
for
and-
10
yeah.
years. Also, they moved all the way out there, I kept hearing, and I was like, how does she keep going to this
yeah,
office?
for 10 years.
Right.
And then
I'm
she's in the
confused.
office
What
going,
office? Why would she be going to an office?
I don't
Isn't
know.
she
She's a contractor.
And how is she, if she moved, how's she close to that person?
Exactly.
They would have just met.
yeah.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Why is she in an office going, do you mind if I keep working from home? You just moved out to here. And you're like, can I keep working at home? And she's like, yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Whatever.
She's like, whatever. You're a copywriter.
Stop
Yeah,
asking me.
give a fuck.
You're a contractor.
Please stop coming in here.
You basically
People
don't
are
even have a
talking.
job.
It's weird.
You basically are not even employed. You're
Just answer your
But-
email.
giving you money.
You're going
Yeah.
to write the copy for Health Corp Global's
That's right. New
ad
campaign.
campaign.
And she's like, oh my
my
God,
God,
Health
they're
Corp Global. I
huge.
can't believe it.
They're my
Health
favorite
Corp.
health corp.
Ah,
Health
man,
Corp
out of
Global.
all the health
Amazing.
corps.
I love your organization.
Way better than that shitty ass Health Corp local.
Local. Way bigger. Way more
Way
prolific.
bigger.
Right. So that happened a few scenes ago. We'll
Yeah.
just
Yeah, yeah,
skip
whatever.
over it. Yeah. And then, okay, so the PTA meeting, we covered everything that happens there. Right? Because
No, because then, man,
they appoint her the
hold
marketing
on.
for the PTA thing, right? Like, you're into
Yeah,
marketing.
Do the marketing. You do the marketing.
She talks to the dad again.
Yeah.
Because remember,
she saw him
Colleen.
once
okay,
before.
that's what
Yeah,
happened.
She
I
saw him
can't
in the
remember.
hardware
So
store.
the PTA meeting ends. She saw him in the hardware store. They flirt a little bit.
Oh,
But remember,
yeah.
the
That was the
PTA meeting
picture.
That's
ends,
right.
and Colleen, one of the henchwomen,
Yeah.
she talks to the sexy dad, and she's like, all,
Yeah.
and then he's like, in the middle of her talking, he looks at the main character, whatever her name was,
Mandy.
Mandy, and he's like, hey, what's up? And
Yeah.
like, he totally,
Yeah.
looks past her.
Anyway.
Yeah,
and then
he's
she's
like,
like,
"Bye,
"Oh, sorry for
Colleen."
interrupting."
Well, all
She
Colleen
apologizes for interrupting the conversation that he
Yeah,
he
that he-
ended.
yeah.
I'm like, what the-
Dude, that woman is a monster. That Colleen woman is like just toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
And I would do that. I'd be like, oh, hello, hi, other
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
We should have a conversation.
I do not want to be talking to her.
because she sent him a text. She was like, "Did you get my text about that sports game?"
Right. Little subtext there too. She's married and she's flirting with the hot guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Well, when they
Hot
go to
is in
yoga,
quotes, y'all.
Olivia's also just like,
His
oh my
personality
God,
is hot.
You're gonna want to be near Renee when he does his downward dog or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Olivia said that at the yoga
Right.
class.
Right.
The hot tattooed yoga.
What does that
teacher.
mean? Are you gonna like sniff
Fart?
his
Is he
ass?
farting or something?
Like you're just gonna sniff
Ah.
his ass? Maybe
Why
he-
would you not?
Maybe
I
his
do in yoga.
balls like shoot between his thighs backwards when he gets really into it, and they can look at his balls.
Rhea? Is that the other woman's name?
Maybe.
Something like that.
Sure.
Colleen and Rhea or something like that.
No, you're right.
I think it's
I
Rhea.
think it's Rhea. It's Colleen and Rhea. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. The yoga class doesn't have anything else.
I-
No.
It's just them
no.
like getting to know
Oh,
And
Olivia loans
this is the
Mandy,
fun and games
or gives Mandy
of the
yoga
script.
clothes.
This is like them delivering on the premise.
Right.
This is her like, I'm in a new thing
Yay.
and it's fucking amazing. I got friends now, but it sucks. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
Like they do
boring.
it badly. She's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like really enjoying herself. She's
No,
like-
it's
she's
just people
just, like,
telling her
going
what to
along
do.
with things.
Yeah.
She never loved it. That's my problem. Is she never loved being a new mom in this town. It wasn't
No.
like, this is
No.
great. I got new
Very
friends.
flat.
I'm loving
Yeah,
this.
she's so
You
and
flat.
then it all falls down.
She
It's
didn't
just
really
it
hate
sucks.
having her life fall apart either.
Yeah, she's kind of a
She's just kind
nerd.
of going with the flow.
It's like,
a lot of the
you want to
time.
see a rock get accused of something and just watch this
The
movie?
movie.
It's like,
I didn't know rocks could be have children. This is interesting.
Right.
It's a good movie.
it's great. And this is the dinner conversation with her daughter now. The salad thing.
Wait,
we missed-
we
we
missed
missed
something.
something?
Though. We missed
The
that.
Nietzsche?
We missed that too.
Yeah.
So we missed, but wait, we missed
Huh,
that
Nietzsche.
when Olivia comes to
Ah,
give
a
her the yoga clothes. She was like, I was going to take these
Oh,
charity
shit,
anyway.
yes.
She
Yeah.
swipes Mandy's gold watch from the countertop.
Off the toast. Why was it draped across the toast?
She's moving in. She's moving in. It was just sitting there. Whatever. It does.
You just put it on the
I know.
counter was like completely empty.
Right,
It was
I know.
like draped over the top of the toast. I was
I
like,
know.
what a
Yeah, it
weird
was
place
weird.
to put a watch.
So Olivia swipes her gold watch,
Yep.
Mandy's
She
gold
commits
watch.
petty theft.
Stuffs it down her
After
bra.
Olivia, after
She
Mandy
did
had told
yoga
Olivia about how
with that in her bra.
her daughter stole her necklace one
Then
time.
she
was
walks in and
uncomfortable.
she's wearing Olivia's old rags. And she's like, "Oh, you look so good on you." Mhm.
Old rags. They were fine. They were
fine.
clothes.
She
Bob.
insulted
like-
them though. Remember, she was
she-
like,
yeah,
"I was
she
going
was-
to
Oh, yeah.
donate these to charity, but I thought I'll give them to you."
And then she goes,
She was like,
geez, thanks.
Yeah.
And
She goes,
like,
"Oh, I didn't mean
I didn't
anything."
mean-
Because these people are so bland.
Yeah. Oh God, it's so terrible.
Oh, did I hurt you? Oh.
My
No, you
sensibilities.
didn't. You want to do yoga? Okay.
Would you like some tea?
Yeah.
Let's have a mug of tea.
Okay.
Have we heard about the?
So when did
Oh,
Nietzsche
man.
happen?
Yeah, Nietzsche happened way earlier because
She finds the
she might not even have known about Ginny was dead. Or
she can't
whatever
open
at that
a
point or something.
the utensil drawer. She's like,
Oh
"What
no
is
no!
this?"
Yeah.
It's after they told her about
Oh, the
Ginny,
Ginny
but didn't
thing,
tell her she
right.
died. She
Oh, right.
finds
Right.
the book. She reads the whole like, don't
She
if
loves-
you become fight a monster, you'll become a monster shit. And then she looks at a photo and goes, "Man, she was unhinged." And then
Yeah.
puts
This
it down.
crazy.
She
Come
was
on.
unhinged.
And the photo is of the PTA, but Olivia's eyes are like X'd out.
crammed into a Nietzsche book.
Like that doesn't instill any questioning in her
No,
at all. Like Olivia's
normal
eyes
No,
be
thing
she's
to
just like,
scratched
wow,
out.
she was unhinged.
man, what a weirdo.
I got
No
that
wonder
person
she
at the school
killed
telling me to
herself.
avoid everything. Olivia's in charge, and I found a picture of her made by a person who committed suicide with her eyes scratched out.
After a woman,
I
told
guess
me
I'll
to-
just go about my day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do-do-do-do.
We'll wait until someone tells me to do something.
Right. I'll just please give me a destiny because I don't know what I'm doing.
When did
I'm sitting
when
on a
did we
ball.
learn about when did we learn about the Inner Pain blog? Do we know
Not yet.
she has a
Not
blog?
yet.
Oh no, that was that gymnastics practice. God, so much has
I know.
not happened.
It's
There's
dense.
so many things.
It's dense
At
storytelling.
gymnastics practice,
Gymnastics and blogging. What more could you ask
Mm.
the girls start
White
talking
people.
about how
Wicked.
That's how you
White
throw a
people.
wide
Some-
net.
they all read an anonymous teen girls blog called the pain inside.
The pain
or something
inside.
like
The pain
that.
inside.
Something like that.
Right, because that happened at the actual
At
gymnastics
gymnastics.
thing. She's like, what was the line where she said?
Oh my God.
She distills life down to the pain within, or
She
something
just-
like that.
No, it's not even that.
It's not
No,
that
no,
good.
no,
I think
no,
I
no.
just,
Not that good,
I think I
yeah.
just made it better. Actually.
It's like it's a bunch of teenage girls going around a circle being like, it's a thing about this, it's a blah blah blah, and then
She's like, she writes about the internal pain inside of you, or something like
Yeah,
that.
something of it.
no, she
Inner
writes
pain.
she writes something.
about the darkness of inner pain.
Yeah,
or
the
the
something
darkness
like
of inner
that.
pain. Right. Yeah.
It was some dumb
It's
shit
like-
like that. Yeah,
I wish that was the title of the movie.
the darkness.
The
of
darkness of
inner
And
pain.
then
pain.
yeah, that's what thought. That's the one daughter
Yeah.
says that. Like
Yeah.
she writes about the darkness of inner pain.
And
or
then the
whatever,
mom's
and the other
just
girl
kinda
goes,
like,
yeah,
"Eh,
it's really
whatever."
cool.
And we don't learn about this. That's the first blog we learn about. We don't learn about the
It's
other.
not the last.
Blog.
It's not the
No,
last.
First
Not by a
blog.
long
We
shot.
Just
learn that there's a blog by a teenager.
I think that
Anonymous.
also
Anonymous.
happened
Yeah.
in the car.
About the
Well, no.
dark inner pain.
yeah. Oh no.
We don't learn about-
No. Yes, because
Oh yeah,
she's
you're
like,
right. You're right.
She's like, why are you
right,
being
in
so
the
nice to
limo.
Why
me?
we missed so
Right.
I
much.
know when I think it's like they're in the car after drinking, and she's like, "Why are you so nice to
Mandy's
me?" or
Mom
something?
Adventures.
And she goes, "I'm a big fan of your blog." And she goes, "Wait, you mean Mandy's Mom Adventures?" And she's like, "Yeah, I love your. I think it's.
Yeah?
I think it's great, and I think more people should like it. I'm friends with whatever the fuck the
Do you remember her? Oh yeah, she's the most amazing guru on
Yeah,
the
the
Yeah,
parenting
that-
guru.
parenting
It's like
guru.
I'm
where
friends
did
with
this
this
woman
person.
Gets? It's like
She's like-
reacting to who this
Yeah.
woman is.
Oh, the parenting guru? She's amazing.
This is 20
I'm like,
okay.
She's
Mom,
sponsored
being
by
a
Health
mom.
Global.
We're 2019.
conglomerate or
We're
whatever.
talking in
Yeah.
2019 right now. Was blogs 2 years ago even still a
Dude,
thing?
that's what
No.
I'm saying. Blogs are
Right?
for,
That's like from the
if
early
you had a blog,
aughts.
basically you were on Tumblr and
Yeah,
you probably wore like a anal fucking butt
blogs
plug
are
with
still a
tail
thing.
on it.
I-
They are.
yeah.
They're
They're
not
definitely still
like
a
they
thing.
don't like not exist. Obviously,
And particularly probably for like
moms.
moms and
Yeah.
like Scary Mommy is
It's
a thing.
weird,
that started
though,
off as a
that
blog. Now
the
it's just
movie-
a whole website.
The
but
movie goes by
Mm.
telling us that she only has
Blogs are a
12
thing.
followers, and one
Yeah.
of them happens
12.
to be Olivia,
right.
and she's not suspicious.
12.
No,
Think
it's
about that
no.
for a second.
There's no.
Well,
Well,
she
yeah.
has all these reasons to be suspicious of Olivia, and she's also a fan of her blog, which has no followers.
No followers. Not really. It's a hobby.
I get creeped out when people like, "Hey, man, I like bonus disc." You know, and
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know.
Like,
Like,
what, you some
"Ugh."
kind of
You
fucking
what?
weirdo.
Are you gonna lock me up? Yeah, you fucking sick bastard. Get away from me. Yeah, right. So yeah, that doesn't make her more
Yeah.
suspicious of all this
I
whole
don't
thing.
know.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
Right.
Pretty
But
oblivious.
that's important for later.
Mandy's Mom
That's really
Adventures.
important that they talk about
So
that.
2 blogs now.
Yeah,
blogs,
because
The pain inside, or whatever the fuck it's called.
What is it?
and,
man,
I
we're
keep track of all these blogs.
Mandy's Mom Adventures, which then Mandy herself later on refers to as Mandy's Mom Adventure.
Right.
So I'm like, is it adventures or adventure?
I assume there's multiple posts, unless it's just one big post.
What
She
I don't
keeps
The
adding
whole
to.
blog is supposed to be titled that.
Right. Right.
Wouldn't that mom adventure be about
Being a mom.
include? Did she just like admit that her daughter was addicted to drugs?
Yes.
Or was it?
Yes.
Did she start it to deal with it?
Well, that's the crazy
If
thing.
Colleen read it, she'd know all this stuff already.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And every other person could look it up. They'd be like, "Oh,
It's not like a secret.
Yes, she puts
As
it
a blogger, she should have
online.
been like, "Yes,
With
I
her
wrote
name.
it publicly online.
Yeah, right?
This is not a secret. Because if I didn't write about it, what the fuck would it be about?
Right.
What are you
It's
writing
about? Being
about?
a mom.
Today I made lunch. Like, what? You can't. You got to write about other stuff.
Yeah,
Well, maybe that's why she only has 12 followers.
Right. She sucks. We did see her blog and it sucks.
it's like
It's
3
not-
sentences.
well,
Yeah,
the
it's
thing
pretty
is,
bad.
like, it's basically a Facebook post.
Yeah.
And but she, like, you'd think that her being a blogger, like, throughout this whole movie, you'd basically have, like, Sex in the City moments where she's, like, typing something about her,
Profound.
like, fucking day.
Right,
You're like,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
profound, or about, like, the mystery of this small town, or what's going on, or, like, moving with her daughter, and nothing.
That's 'cause
The
she has
only
no
post
inner
she makes
monologue.
is about her daughter winning a gymnastics meet.
To write somebody so bland, who is famous for her inner monologue being put out to the world, is so
Good God,
weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if
Yes.
you're that interesting, you should be interesting in person, at least to some
And it
degree.
gets
Because at one point she gets 90,000 followers.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it becomes and what follows is a far more outrageous scenario.
Yes.
Like the only way she would get followers is by writing about what happened in this movie after the fact.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
it. That's
well,
all that
Olivia
happened.
gets
Like,
her
what is she
followers
writing? She's
by
like-
telling the parenting guru, which even the parenting guru person probably would have been like, "What is she writing?
What is
What?
this?
These are basically.
Well, my
this is a
assumption
Tumblr
she-
page.
my assumption is she bribed somebody.
Oh yeah, she bribes everybody.
She bribed somebody to
Olivia
get her
must be,
famous. Right.
Swimming
Right?
in
What,
money.
yeah,
'cause she
is that what
bribes
happens
everyone.
now? Are we sure? We're in the office,
Yeah, we are.
and
You
her
just do
fa-
that?
and her agent
Just
is.
turn things on like that. Why don't you just build a
Rex,
business?
would you get on the internet for once and
Why
understand
the
how it
fuck
works?
wouldn't Olivia?
followers overnight.
That's what I'm saying. Olivia just be like, make
On a
me
blog in
Instagram famous.
2017.
All
All
Olivia,
90,000 people on Earth reading.
all
blogs.
Olivia would have to do is take selfies every day on her phone and tell that woman, "Get me 90,000 followers."
Yeah.
She wouldn't have to do any of this shit.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's nuts.
If you had that access to that kind of
She's
thing,
like a super villain. Like, go rule the Earth. What are you fucking with this woman for?
or maybe she just paid for like Russian bots
This is
to
a year
follow
in your
her
daughter's
blog.
life.
Yeah,
Get
seriously,
over it.
you could be doing a lot of different things besides any of this mom shit. You know,
Yeah.
She should be the
It's
mayor.
you're that rich, dude.
Yeah, we're
No,
just doing this PTA
it's bots.
shit.
She paid for bots. That's got to be
Paid
what
for
it
bots.
is, dude. Well,
They're all sex bots,
No,
and
because
the mom never looks.
Her boss agent lady is like, your blog is blowing
It's
up.
blowing
She's like,
up.
It's
what?
really blowing up.
90,000 followers?
Because that's where we learned she only had 12 followers. That what made it like.
That's
wait,
also what
and
we
you weren't
learned.
suspicious.
she doesn't read her own fucking blog because she goes, "What do you mean? I got like 12 followers." She's like, "You have 90,000." She goes, "Wait, what?" She goes, "Log into your own fucking website, you maniac." Like, are you not even posting? What 90,000 people? What are you even reading?
I
She
thought
tells
this
her
was
to
your
check
life.
her own fucking page. It's like when you get an alert. Like, what are you running?
I know. I was thinking like, if 90,000 people followed me on Twitter, my
You would
phone
fucking know about it.
I'd be like, God, what is happening?
It's 2017.
Yeah,
Notifications.
right.
It's amazing. I love it. I love it. So this is why I said earlier they've never used the internet. Whoever wrote this has never used the
They've
internet.
never written a blog.
They're just like, oh, I've heard about stuff. 90,000 sounds like a lot of people. Like, ah!
So I don't even know what happens next. I have no idea.
Well, that was
So now
the
she's
the
gonna-
second meeting with
the
her
second meeting with her boss.
boss person. I
So
don't
not
even
only is her
understand.
blog blowing up, but now Global Health Co. or whatever wants
Wants to.
her to
Be-
spot or
they
they
wanna be a
want to put
sponsor.
ads
Her blog.
on her blog.
They want to be a sponsor for her blog.
Oh
so
my god!
They
One that she
meet-
does not even curate at all.
They meet in person to discuss it.
CEO
well, that's
of
not
the-
yet. She's
yeah.
just telling her,
Because she has
oh,
to be
it's gonna
disgraced
happen.
first, and then she
that's
meet. Remember, because they have to be
Right,
like,
yeah,
That's the
right.
beginning
Yeah,
of the
she has to
end.
be disgraced first.
yeah.
Yes.
I guess there's another meet where the coach is like,
Oh.
Riley, you're gonna be first.
Well, they have the second meet. The second
Right.
meet.
They have a second meet. Right.
And her
when
daughter,
Riley wins.
Mandy's daughter, does amazing.
yes,
And then Colleen's or Olivia's
daughter.
Chelsea
she fucks up. And like, remember, then she said in the stands, like Mandy goes, "Oh, poor Colleen." Remember, she says that.
No, she says poor Chelsea.
Poor
Poor
Chelsea,
Chelsea. Oh,
in
poor
front
Chelsea.
of the henchwomen.
Of, yeah,
And they're like,
Colleen.
How dare she show sympathy?
yeah.
God.
Disgusting. And that's when
Olivia's like, she
Dude,
shut
Olivia
up.
is like pacing
What?
at the edge.
Oh, yeah, she's right
Yeah,
next
of like
as her
the
daughter's like
stands.
doing gymnastics.
Looking like she might as well just have like a gun in her hand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she
I gotta be
looks
honest, guys.
crazed.
I would
Yeah.
way rather read like Olivia's blog.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Imagine how angry she'll be like an alt-right mom or something.
Dude, it'd have to be on like the dark
Insane.
web. She just extorts people all the time. Like,
It would be like InfoWars for moms. You know?
Oh,
It'd be like insanity.
yes.
Yeah. So yeah, they go to the locker room after that.
And they're like,
Right.
everybody practice as much as you can for state.
Right. And then
and Mandy had won the meet. She gets a medal.
right, she gets a medal, and then the coach says, what's the daughter's name?
Mandy, I want you to Chelsea. I want to try you in second position. Mandy, I want to put
Riley.
you in first
Mandy's
position.
daughter.
Or
Riley.
Riley. Riley wins. Sorry, right.
Riley is
Riley-
Mandy's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want Riley. I want to put you in first position. Yeah.
And then I mean,
And
Olivia's face is
Olivia's like,
whoa, we
hold
should
up.
talk about this first, right? Like,
Maybe the principal should be involved, and the coach is like, "This is my decision. He has nothing to do with this."
Yeah.
Like she actually acted like a real human for like a minute, and then
Right.
all this other shit happens. But
No, she
Then
acts like
no,
a human
then
for a minute, and then
5
Olivia
seconds
goes
later.
Well, how about we
Yeah.
have dinner later and discuss it?
at the country
She goes,
club.
"Oh, I'd
Country
love to
club.
go there. That'd be
That'd
great."
be lovely.
Yeah, let's never show the principal though. We don't want to see him.
No,
No,
ever.
he's not in the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, right.
Who cares? You can
I
fuck
don't know
him.
who that person is.
Right,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
What would he have done?
Right, but
This
is
woman.
this is one of the
What's
best scenes,
wrong with
though.
dude?
He or she.
Imagine what he must have done that he doesn't
No,
even
I think
show
they
up in
said
the
he.
movie. You
I
know
think
what
they
I mean?
actually gendered the.
What could
yeah.
she have had on him that he doesn't even show up?
Lauren, you can't have a. Come on. In this
can't have a
community, you
female
can't have a
principal.
female principal.
What are
Come
we-
on.
I'm
that's
sorry,
insane.
what was
No,
I
it's a
talking about?
guy that she has blackmailed the absolute fuck out of to the point where no one
No one
knows him.
knows-
Probably
Yeah,
he
yeah.
never leaves
No,
his
he's,
office.
like, in a
he may
cell,
not.
and
Yeah,
she's-
he might not even be there. He's in her basement this whole time.
She
We
does
have
like
no
in
idea.
Unbreakable. She goes there and spits on him.
Ah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is like where Mandy takes a picture of Riley with her medal, and it's great because
Right.
she frames it. So in the background, Olivia's like giving her the evil eye.
Yeah.
She's hateful.
And even then, it's like,
She
would you
looks at it,
please
she
wake up?
stares at it.
Something's happening
Yeah,
here.
she
Staring
looks
at
at
it,
it, she's
nothing registered, just a blank face.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
probably
Next
just was,
scene.
She was just blinking.
Well,
Like,
no, next scene is her using some sort of magic program to just wipe away the background and then
And
post
you
it on her blog for the new 90,000 followers to read 2 sentences of text
Yeah, it
with a
was like-
picture of her daughter.
no, she writes like a 2-sentence poem. It's
Yeah.
not even
It's
It's
like
awful.
a day for winners, and then
right.
that was the title of
day
the
for-
blog. A day for
But that was the
winners.
meat of the blog. It was like 2 sentences.
Yeah, the
long.
two- yeah,
It wasn't
that's
a
like, my
welcome
daughter won.
90,000 new people.
Yeah, she
there was
doesn't-
no like welcome.
Oh my
No.
Guys,
God.
amazing.
So good.
It's just like my daughter won a gymnastics meet today. It was
Here's my
great.
daughter in front of a green
She
screen.
won.
Yeah.
Like what? Okay.
Okay.
Why would
Cool.
you take the background out if you didn't suspect something? If she didn't suspect anything wrong, why remove?
She had a face at the. I mean, she looked at her face, and the background was like,
I know.
Huh,
Well, that's weird. She looks mad as
interesting.
hell.
She looks mad. Yeah, that was it though.
Do
So
something,
then-
please.
Yeah.
Right.
Then
So
everything
then-
falls apart. This is where it starts.
She posts on the blog. Yeah, right.
This
Well,
is
that's
quite
when
a
she gets
snowball effect. of
Isn't
a
this when she
movie.
gets the letter?
She gets
courier new letter?
Oh yes,
She gets a letter.
that says
You'll
you're-
end up just like
just-
Jenny.
Yeah, it says you'll end up just like Jimmy.
Right.
Right. It's
It's
an
just
anonymous
a-
letter.
Yeah, it's
Typed
just
in
typed on that. and-
Courier font.
Yeah.
She's like sweats it. Oh, that's where the baseball bat. She like grabs. She hears a noise and almost brains
No,
her
that's
daughter.
not that.
With a
That's when she's
baseball
in-
bat.
That's just she has her
Yeah.
daughter's room later.
Oh, right. She's
yeah,
in
that's
her
when she's
daughter's
checking the
room.
blog out to see if she was.
No.
Yes.
No, yeah, that's later.
wait.
That's
yeah,
way
yeah.
later. Yeah.
Yeah, that is later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's confusing
All
because
right.
all
So
the
she
stuff
gets that
happens in 3
letter.
buildings. So
And
It's,
then
yeah.
what?
it's a Lifetime movie.
She gets the letter.
So many
then
scenes.
there's
Yeah.
the next meeting. Now's the meeting with the CEO.
I guess. I'm sure somewhere in
gotta
there
be.
she's seen this
well,
guy too.
yeah. She goes on a date with.
Oh, they go to the cool fixture place he knows about.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
to
And
get
she's like, "Man, I
fixtures,
can't afford. I can't afford fixtures like this.
Which is a lamp, like a nice
I'll
lamp.
have to like,
How's she paying for that house?
Yeah.
dude."
And then
He goes, "I'll get a
40% discount, he said.
because I'm an architect."
the architect's discount.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty hot, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody
People
wants
just
to
give
fuck
me what
this
I
dad.
yeah, just give
Yeah.
me.
Even the store owner, he's like, I know.
It's a box
It'd be
store. You
cool.
just tell 'em.
I'm the
Just
only.
flash
One
some
off.
dong at him, 40%. It's not
I'm the only name actor in this movie that has any agency, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. He's like totally divorced from what's going on.
yeah.
He doesn't care
no,
at
he
all.
doesn't care.
Oh, by the way, all your
All
problems are
boys do.
stupid and everything you care about is dumb. I'm fine.
Look at- I'm dreamy, aren't I?
How about a little smooch for tonight? We'll call it an evening.
Yes, let's lock
Yeah,
lips
he's
a
like,
little
I'll get
bit.
you a discount. And then she's like, okay, well, let me buy you lunch. And it's like, you
Wait.
can't afford it.
But you can
You're going to buy him lunch. Okay.
What?
Let me buy you
Then
a
they
shitty
go
lunch.
to like an Alice in Wonderland Mad
Yeah.
Hatter tea shop or some
Yes.
shit.
Do
Yeah.
they even
It's
show
beautiful
what
looking.
she's talking about? I feel like she points at something you don't even see. She just goes, "Oh, these would be perfect, but
Yeah.
I can't
They don't
afford
show it.
them."
Like a stained glass lamp or something.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So they go on
this
like
fixture, and they just keep calling lamps fixtures.
this is like their second date, pretty much, right before they commit the ultimate
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
sin of
Of
Getting out of
kissing.
Car.
kissing a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
It's just her getting out of his car, right?
Yeah, that's what the
Yeah, because he drops her off at school,
That's it.
and then the
That's-
henchwomen see her getting
Wait,
out of
It's
the
in
car,
the morning,
Isn't that
and they
what
think that it's like
precipitates
they had
everything?
sex.
because they go shopping in the morning, and then he drops her off for like the PTA.
The woman, hold on, we've got to mention
Right.
the coach did say that there was going to be a drug test before the state.
Yes,
Right,
you're
yeah,
right.
uh-huh.
At the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Do
really?
high schools do that? Is that a
State
thing?
champion. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They could.
I don't know.
state championships, maybe.
Doesn't she already lose?
Olivia probably set it
Doesn't she
up
have the
so
like
she can
live
blackmail
meeting?
people.
Yeah.
Doesn't she have the live meeting before
The live meeting happens.
The live meeting happens before they
What do you mean?
Before
see
what?
her get out of that car or whatever.
Yes, you're right.
What do you mean
The
the live
CEO
meeting?
meeting.
The meeting with the CEO
yeah,
of
yeah.
Global Health
So
Corporation.
she goes back
Comes
to her.
to talk to a blogger with 90,000 followers in an
about a
office
sponsorship, which is
somewhere.
basically like if your blog is being sponsored,
You're getting like
you just have like
$100
ads on your blog.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, they would barely pay her anything that would be
And the
negligible.
CEO would not come to talk to you.
The CEO.
So it's great
Who
because
else would there be? Let's see, there's marketing, there's development.
Right.
I think the CEO would handle
He's
it.
Yeah.
next in line. It's like the
Yeah.
president and the post
Is it
office.
CFO
like that.
or CEO? Well, we'll leave CEO
So
in first
this is
draft.
great because it all happens in one scene. Where
Oh my
like they
God.
start the meeting where he's like, "We love Mandy's Mom Adventures. It's amazing. Let's open it up and look at it."
But he goes,
Like, you know what I mean?
let's
Like
open it up and look at
one
it. And he
comment.
goes, I want to. No, he goes, we love it. We want to redesign your whole
Redesign
blog,
it.
though. And it's like,
well, it does look like crap.
why?
It
But
does
it's
look
does
bad.
still
look
a
terrible.
sponsorship.
Right. It's not their
Makes
blog.
sense. No, yeah.
Right.
This was going to
No,
be a
okay, let's look at
multi-million
it.
dollar blog deal, Bob.
Yeah,
Don't
I
you
Right.
guess
get
Yeah.
it?
so.
I'm sorry.
She's
Yes.
got it made. All she has to do is keep churning
She's
out
gonna be a
that
Right.
two
social media
sentences of content.
influencer. Yeah.
So
So-
then they see that there's
Yeah,
a comment.
Her agent brings it up and goes, "Wait!" And there's a comment that's just like,
On this latest post, that is the two sentences. and a
"This
picture
is
of
why I
water.
think it's bots because there would be other comments. If she had 90,000
Yes.
followers, there
Yes.
would be another comment.
Yes.
When she's making like one post every 2 to 3 days
Yes.
on her fucking blog.
Right.
There'd be more than one fucking comment, but there's only one. So they're
Yes.
bots.
I mean, if you're on any social media, you get comments even if you don't have followers.
I like how
You know,
they,
it's just the truth. It's just what
they
happens.
instantly buy that
It's
everything
usually
is
from Russian
legitimate
bots.
because there is
Right.
a link in a comment.
Well, the
on this
comment.
page.
What is the
that no one had
comment?
seen before that meeting.
Which also you could have your comments like.
Right.
You'd have to. You could
Right.
set it up so that they have to be approved. Like no one would see that shit.
So the
I
comment
didn't see
is
this
accusing
before.
her of being a bad mom because her daughter's writing the pain blog.
Yes.
Right. They say your daughter
Which-
is writing the inner
It's
pain
like Matt
blog.
said, nobody understands how the internet works. Like,
Right.
I've been accused of several things on YouTube.
Yeah.
Several. And I can tell you that most of them are untrue. You know what I mean?
that's
Like,
it, and
I
then-
did like somebody accused me of being a Nazi or something. I'd be like,
No.
no,
Yeah.
Okay.
because we didn't like a
Well,
movie or something. I don't know. But
that's
you can,
insane.
you know, like it doesn't make it true that somebody on the internet posted a comment.
Yeah.
Right.
He goes, "Ooh, I don't know if I like this."
Like your daughter was on drugs and she writes this blog about inner pain. They're
And
like,
she
"Let's
goes,
look
"Wait,
up
how
the-
did you know my
let's-"
daughter was on drugs?" And he goes,
Right.
"We do background checks on anyone we're going to do business with,
Yeah,
even if
yeah.
you're just a blogger
Right.
that we're
Right.
going to put like a banner ad
Everything
on
has
their
to be
fucking
perfect.
Right.
website."
I didn't become CEO of a multinational global health corporation
Without knowing about what comments
Not knowing
mean.
every single human being that walks through this door.
And I
who
hired
we do
3
business with.
different private detectives. They've been following you for a month.
I've taken a personal interest in this. I've been following you for some time.
But the comment had to be made within like a
Mandy.
day.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was just
Or an
new.
hour or
yeah.
whatever. Like,
Yeah.
well, I know she doesn't check it, so but I don't know
That's
true.
about anybody
Yeah.
else.
She writes one post a month.
Yeah.
Wait,
Doesn't
that
even-
wasn't there.
And she probably doesn't have it like on her phone. It's just her laptop, so she never checks it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh my
There's no
God.
act of like she's not
Yes.
getting notifications or anything.
But they're like, your daughter writes this blog and she does drugs and or something like that. Like your daughter, and they're like, let's check out the inner pain blog or whatever. And they're like,
Oh, this is
She's
dark.
like, I'm so sad. I had to be on all these drugs. It was terrible.
Let's also mention the inner pain blog is still anonymous.
Anonymous.
So there's no
we don't know.
proof
It's anonymous.
That
yeah.
right. Anyone on the
No
internet
one-
can
no
go.
proof.
This person wrote this.
that. Oh my God.
Yeah, and the guy's like,
No
we can't.
deal.
We're gonna
I'm getting
pull
back
the
on a
deal.
jet plane.
Deal is off.
She could have been like, it
Table.
says it was
Just
posted an
obey.
hour and a half ago. We could delete it, and like 10 people would have seen it. No,
Yeah.
the deal's off.
Deal's off. We
That person
can't-
could comment whenever they want. Well, it is the internet.
Your daughter. We can't have your
I
daughter.
only do pristine business deals with
So then
good,
she goes-
wholesome people.
Right. Purity testing to the max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then she goes home, and later that night she's in her daughter's room and looks at her
Right.
daughter's laptop,
'Cause she needs to know if she wrote it.
and she needs to know if she wrote it, and she finds a post from
Well,
the inner pain.
Once
She
blog.
again,
opens
not
it-
understanding the internet, she opens a link on the bookmark.
Bookmark.
She opens
It's
a
like, it was
bookmark.
bookmarked on your
Thing.
browser. It's like,
Yeah, because I
fucking
read it.
read it,
Fucking
And
Mom.
all the other girls
idiot.
read it. And
So you write
cool.
a blog and you don't know bookmarks?
You don't know that, like,
How to look if someone's subscribed or if they like
are logged
printing
in
it.
to
or
a
logged
WordPress
in.
site or
right,
something?
Right, you're right.
God damn
You
it.
write
so
a blog
good.
and you don't know this.
Right.
She's a professional blogger, Lauren. How dare you question?
Well, that's the thing. She isn't.
You have no
She's a
authority here.
no,
copywriter.
you're right. I
Who's
know. I'm
also
sorry.
for Global Health Corp, right? That's like the gig that she gets.
Yes.
But then this
She-
whole blog thing also.
They
This
pulled
was
the
make
ad
this movie so
campaign.
goddamn hard to follow because
yeah.
everybody has two arcs going on at the same time. There's high school kids that are gymnasts, and also one of them's a blogger. She's a copywriter, but she's also a blogger. It's like, why
And
is
she's
this
a mom.
Everybody's subplot.
Yeah, she's a mom.
And the teenager writes a much better blog, I think, than the mom does.
No,
clearly.
Bizarre.
yes.
It's such an
Although
odd
some of
structure.
those were also just like a sentence or two.
yeah, they
like
were.
Yeah, I was like, is that just the heading page? Like, are we gonna click
they are
more?
they're Facebook posts.
Yeah, they're Facebook.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like a picture of some shit and then two
a
sentences.
It's
stock
not
and that's
photo.
actual
it.
blog posts.
Yeah.
I feel the pain inside me, and it's like a
Uh,
picture of a shadow.
And
Okay.
it is dark.
I am broken and dark.
Why has this got 1 million followers?
Yeah.
Is this place
Million
taking place on
followers.
Earth?
Did they
Like-
say how many followers the Pain blog had? Did they ever
Yeah,
get
1 million.
sign an-
Remember, because the girl was like, it has 1 million followers.
Oh yeah,
that's
she does
right.
say
A
that.
She says that.
million people?
Million.
Million
How many
followers.
people are on this earth? Like
What?
90
I'm
billion
gonna read a
people?
depressing
A
fucking
million.
blog.
What if
Yeah.
the Global Health Corp guy was like, you know what? This is fucked. I got to get out of here. I actually already have a meeting with that girl
Yeah.
because she has 1 million followers.
The pain girl's gonna be big,
Yeah, I mean,
and she
Yeah.
needs some health info.
yeah.
she needs some
needs
mental
help.
health info. So
Right. It's perfect.
she's probably interested in
it's the
spreading
perfect
that info, where to
advertising.
get
yes.
help and stuff.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
Like they should. They should have went after her.
that would have been
Her
great.
following is
It's a really
way
good
more
point.
substantial. 1 million versus 90,000.
Yeah.
1 million natural followers too. They weren't like made in a day.
Which
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
well, like, the CEO of a corporation wouldn't just try to, like, capitalize on that. He'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, your daughter writes this
This-
blog that has
this
1
site
million
that's-
followers?
There's a
Well,
backlink to 1 million followers?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
ugh,
great.
we want
Oh,
no
no,
part
no,
of
thank
this.
you. No.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like
Sorry.
good.
Ugh.
That's not going to do anything good for your site.
No.
We don't like to sell stuff.
We don't
so.
want money.
Right.
We also
We're a
missed thing-
corporation.
we missed a thing where the Asian mom.
good
What was,
and
did we
wholesome
figure
and
out her
true.
name?
Yeah.
Sophia or Sophie. Anyway,
Yeah, it sounds bad.
global-
I know.
She's not a really main character.
She shows
though.
up like 4 or 5 times, but there's a scene with her where her daughter doesn't get invited to Chelsea's birthday party. I think that happened before all this shit goes down too, doesn't it?
Zariah.
Yeah, you're right. Because
Something like
Chelsea. Oh, right, we forgot the birthday party.
There's a birthday
It's
party.
a super
God damn
elaborate
it.
birthday party where everyone, the party favors, are dresses.
Yeah, it's at a
Yeah, and they're all
clothing
getting
store.
facials.
That was like
That was like the
While
beginning
ago.
of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like part of the
Chelsea's.
Welcome to the Mom
Olivia's,
Club.
Yeah, Olivia's
Yeah.
daughter's
so many insane scenes in a row.
Right.
Chelsea's
Opulence.
birthday
You know,
party.
when we watched
no
it, I was like,
sense.
almost nothing
Weird.
happened in this fucking movie, and now having to describe it all, it's like,
It's like
geez.
everything
jam-packed with
happens. in this
detail.
movie.
It oddly reminds me of Bridesmaids a lot. You know, I
I
guess.
never
Yeah.
actually saw Black.
Oh, never mind. You know
I
how like,
mean, yeah, I guess
you know how
the
one of
thing
it's
One
like really
person's
opulent
driving
and
all
then
these
Yeah.
weird
right,
activities.
yeah,
yeah.
and then kind of like
Everyone seems a
for the
little.
giving her
bachelorette
back-
party. Yeah.
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 I mean, Bridesmaids is way better. Anyway.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
yeah. Yeah. Where are we?
Twisting my arm, I'd agree with you.
Bridesmaids had no blogs.
Yeah.
So
no
it was
main
that.
characters
So-
had
Oh, she's
personalities.
accusing her daughter.
Right.
She's accusing her daughter of writing the blog. And her daughter's like, I just fucking like it, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I trust you. And she's like, are we cool? And she's like, yes, we're fine.
Who, the daughter
Yeah,
and
the
mom?
daughter,
Yeah.
I have
She's
never
like, okay, I
seen
believe you.
someone in a movie who's supposed to be a writer write less.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Right.
There's not
She
even a
wrote
point where she's frustrated or
sentences.
blocked up or
Doesn't show
has
her-
to meet a deadline or has a
No.
boss or
I've never
Doesn't
has
show her
I
do
never
any
see her
work.
She doesn't
revenue
write.
whatsoever to worry
Like
about.
Never
Lauren
works.
said, there's no Sex in the City moment.
Or
Yeah.
There's no
she's
like,
not known for.
well, this was dramatic today.
Yeah.
There's none of that. It's just
And
this
there
movie-
should she's a blogger.
Right,
It should be
she's
all over the
famous.
movie.
Mom
Also-
Adventure is evocative of nothing at all.
She's
like
there's no yeah.
you're a
Getting-
mom
also
and you
getting-
write, like what? What do you write? Who
Getting
cares?
90,000 followers didn't inspire her to write anything. more.
anything.
You know what I mean? Like she's doing it to share.
Yeah.
We can talk about that aspect
I know,
for the whole
forever.
time. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah.
Uh
Where
what just
hold
happened?
on.
Oh, they argued about the shit, and she's like, "We're cool, everything's fine." And then I
I
think
forgot to
that's-
add that she almost hit her with a baseball bat, but whatever.
Well, yeah.
Which is weird.
I think that's when we get
it's so weird.
Fuck, man! Wow, what a shit movie. Is this when she drops her off at school and gets and she's stressed out from losing her job?
And
No.
And she hangs out with
That's
the
what
dad.
it is. Yeah,
And they
she
drop her
calls
off.
the woman, the like agent lady, and she's like, "So what's up with the thing? Did you smooth it over?"
Right.
And she's like, "Well, actually, they don't want you to do the copy work anymore."
You're fired,
And,
basically.
yeah, and she's like, "Wait, are you firing me?" And she's like, "I got another call. I gotta go. Bye."
Yeah, she's
and
like, I'm
like
working for
hangs
you
up
for
on
10
her.
Right.
years. I gotta go.
So now she's just like, "Holy fuck! I can't believe I lost my job. You still have 90,000 followers you to capitalize on."
Right. You can still do
Wow.
something.
But she's like, "Oh fuck, I'm fucked," and that's why she's kind of like bummed out. And she drops the kid off at school, and he's like, "Come back to my place." And she's like, "Are you kidding me?" And he goes, "Just for coffee."
Yeah.
Dude, they drink so much coffee.
They drink
in this.
so much
So
coffee.
many liquids consumed in this
so
movie.
many, God. And then
That's when they talk about some shit. What do they talk about? That's where she's like, "I'm so sorry, I'm a wreck," and he's like, "I like Rex."
I like Rex. Then they kiss.
And then they kiss, and she's like, "This is fucked. I can't be doing this."
Well, she just says, "I'm not ready for this."
Yeah.
She's going through a lot.
Yeah.
She just lost her job, and her daughter
being
might be
personally
blogging about
destroyed.
pain.
And
You
her
know.
blog situation needs to get sorted out.
Yeah.
That
Very
makes
badly.
Very
You
little
can't just
sense.
live like that.
No. Under the shadow of an anonymous
Is it?
website.
Wait, didn't we did miss one key important
Oh
line
my
here.
God.
When he said, "I think we should probably shut the blog down for a while."
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, she tells her
Oh, yeah.
you should shut the blog
And
down
we're like,
for a little while. Wait a
what?
minute, so you're
Tells her
firing
that.
her and telling her
Her
to
to shut
stop?
her
her
blog
blog
down?
down.
Nobody's investing in it, so it's her thing.
It's fine.
Yeah.
She's not
She
even
can do
working
whatever
for
she
you with that
wants.
blog.
Yeah,
That's
that's
her
not-
personal social media.
And she's just like, okay.
Well, I guess
Okay.
that's what I should do.
Shut it down. What does that mean? Powering the blog down. I wish there was like an
Blog
insert of a
machine.
tower with like the power like draining
Yeah,
out of
like
it.
electricity flowing through it, and then it goes dim.
Jesus Christ. Shut it down.
Shut it all down. Shut these off. Shut these all off.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Shut these all off.
Right. So the blog is shut down. It's down.
It's down and
It's
out.
Sure.
Yeah, it
Blog is
doesn't
down.
matter.
She calls it the site. She goes, even if the whole site is down, because Ellis, the guy,
Right.
is like, I can have somebody track. He's like,
Where
I
that
got a
comment
friend who
came
Oh, yeah, I
like,
know your friend
somebody
who can
track
track
that where that comment came from.
Oh my God.
Which is also
She's like, even if the whole site is shut down, it's like, what? Didn't you just like unpublish
do
it from
computers
WordPress?
do that?
Build this
What?
Who?
Dude, she doesn't even know
On
how,
a
if or
website?
when she gains followers.
No,
like,
it's like,
just
yeah.
forget about it.
Just write it down on a piece of paper and leave it on the counter, and my friend types it up and puts it on the site for me.
God.
My friend.
All right, here's
Yeah.
a question.
Yes.
It's a Lifetime movie. Everything's a caricature.
Right.
Had we seen the guy that actually figured that out, what do you think he would have looked like? Would he have been like a nerd guy?
Probably a lot like us.
Oh yeah, totally.
Honestly, he probably looked a lot like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
the information you
He'd be the
need.
most
Yeah.
like not looking like the other people person possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
He would
okay.
not. He'd be like gross or weird or something.
No, it wouldn't be like Mr. Robot or whatever.
Well, maybe like a really hot hacker guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got the
probably.
information.
He's
Hot
wearing
dad
like
has
a
hot
trench
friends.
coat.
Yeah, hot dad has hot friends.
He's
Probably.
wearing like a trench coat and stuff. He
Could
looks
be
like he's
like-
from the Matrix.
It's like,
Could
I'm
be
a
cool and
hacker.
have it be like a 9th grader. He's like a little dorky, like half
Hack your
pint guy.
blog.
He's like, hacked your blog for you, not a big deal. Skateboards
Hack
out
your
and
blog
some shit.
post shutdown.
This is 2017, and people love skateboarding.
But all this,
Blogs, skateboarding, blogs, PTA meetings.
See you at Zion.
These things are sick.
but we got ahead of
Sublime
ourselves
Records.
because all of that happened after Riley's drug test comes back.
Positive.
Dun dun dun.
It says, and it literally
right.
says like she's on painkillers, OxyContin. I'm like, wow, that's a
Oxycontin.
very
Can they
specific
Yeah, can they be that specific?
drug test.
Isn't that a brand name too? It's not.
Yeah, that is a brand name.
So you wouldn't be able to tell a brand name from your pee.
No, it would be the active ingredient.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
They wouldn't be like we found a specific brand. With the help of Health
Yeah.
Globo Corp,
Right. Yeah. Health Globo.
or whatever it was called. Right. We found a specific
It's
brand.
the Global Health Corporation, Health
Sorry.
Corp Global.
Right. I'm sorry, I forgot the
No,
full
but
name.
she confronts, man, what the fuck? The order of this is crazy. Because she confronted the coach about wearing
coach is
her
like-
watch already.
Yeah, that
Because
too.
that happens
So-
before
And
that.
that happened at
Thank
the
you.
second meet. And
Okay.
Olivia said, I saw it in your house. I liked it, and I bought a similar one. Sorry?
Yeah,
She, like, did
so
it all
and it was
right.
engraved.
I guess you
Yeah.
missed that email about it because it's from the PTA
Right,
to
right.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from all the
She's like,
gymnastics
okay.
moms.
Which it's like, hey, go ask anybody. Does anybody
anyone
know
else
what the
know
fuck
about
she's
this?
talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Right,
She
right.
never
And when
corroborated.
everybody unanimously is like, nope, then
Yeah.
you've caught her in the lie.
So,
Also,
Rex, the website,
Try
that
for
link,
5 seconds.
that link said her daughter did it.
A link on their comment
So why is her
is
saying
legitimate.
you can't? There's
legitimate.
corroboration is pointless.
well, also even my
She's
thought
not
was
an,
like,
an investigative journalist. She's just a copywriter, Rex. She doesn't need to corroborate anything.
she's like, we bought it and had it engraved, and I was like, well, was your watch engraved to begin with? Because she could have just gotten your watch
That's
engraved.
engraved. Like it's impossible
Right.
that a rich woman could get a watch engraved. God in heaven. She's so dumb. You have no sympathy for her. Like, would you please?
She does not stick up for herself like at all.
There's a
Realize.
photo in your house of her eyes scratched out by a dead woman. Would you please? Just do anything? Like,
Put
Be
it
a little
together.
suspicious.
yeah.
So yeah, then the drug test thing happens. The drug test
Right.
comes back positive, and her daughter's like, "No fucking way."
Yeah, it
And
didn't
her
But
do
mom's
this
it.
is the
like-
moment where she actually realizes something.
Right? Yeah, she's
So-
really like, "Oh."
She's
wait,
like,
no,
wait,
no.
how did you know about my daughter's drug problem passed?
Right? Yeah, because she's like,
And
"I know
she's
she
like,
had a
oh, the
problem in
other
past."
coach called me and she told me. And she goes, well, her other coach was a he. So fuck you. Who told you? And
Was
she's like,
Olivia,
Olivia
wasn't
wasn't. And she's like, oh, I mean, I guess. It was.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know about that, but yeah.
yeah. Basically,
She bought me a fancy steak dinner and gave me a gold watch, and she told me some
And
things.
that's how
What of
easy
I
it
didn't
is
think-
here.
This kind of thing happens all the
Indiana.
time. The PCA women love greasing up the old coach.
There's some champagne and some
behavior.
fatty meats.
So then they drive home after this meeting with the coach,
Right.
and the cops are waiting for them.
Oh, they
God.
argue in the car.
We also they did argue in the car, and also
Yeah.
we forgot about the fact where her car got broken into and "slut" was painted on the garage. too.
Oh
We
my
forgot
God,
about that
yes.
one.
Right, yeah.
That happens after.
Oh my God,
yes.
so much.
Oh,
you-
yeah.
You just covered it, though. That's what happens.
Yeah.
When she
Somebody
got
breaks her car window and they paint slut giant on her house.
So we missed the part
That was
I
after
wanted to
the-
talk about.
the scene.
Getting out of the car thing.
With the hot
I,
dad.
I can't remember what scene it happened in, but we must have already missed the part where Olivia says that racist comment to Rhea, where she's like, "What do you
Yeah.
know about that? All you eat is fried food."
So, like,
Yeah,
and
Rena.
everybody just kind of
we were all
goes,
like,
Rena,
"Whoa,
yeah.
whoa, that took a turn.
interesting comment." Because then when Colleen's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call Olivia about this shit," when she gets out of the car with the hot dad, she goes,
Yeah,
Rhea
Rena's
goes,
like, "No."
"Do you think you really want to do that? Do you think you should do that?" Because do they know that that
Yes.
woman, like, they know that
They get
she
what it
drove
is,
her to
but
suicide,
Colleen
right?
is more loyal.
Yeah, right.
And Ray is like, she doesn't want this to be like this. She just accepts it.
It's because she was racist. It's like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, she's
she's like,
racist,
she'll
and then
take
she
me
was
down
like,
quicker than you.
oh, I don't care if you
No.
bully other white people into killing themselves, but you said a racist comment to me, so I'm sorry. I have to just.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
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 We're done now.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the car gets broken into. So anyway, we're fast forwarding. So she gets home. The cops are waiting for her.
Which is Colleen's husband.
Well, no, the cops are waiting for her.
Yeah, and Colleen's husband
Is
is
the guy who
cop.
searches the car.
'Cause
Oh,
she goes,
right,
"Oh, wait a minute,
Colleen's
I know
husband,
you're
Colleen's
Hank
husband.
or
Yeah.
whatever. You're Colleen's
Andy
husband."
and
He
Riley
goes,
get home. Yeah,
"I have the right to search your car." Or he goes,
I have a warrant to search your car.
and she goes, "Okay,
Okay.
fine. I don't know what's
No,
gonna happen."
he didn't have a warrant. He just says, "Can I search your car?" She's like, "Yep."
Oh yeah, sure. In my driveway,
Yeah,
at my
it's-
house.
oh,
so
yeah,
you were
just say,
Can I
waiting
search
for
your
me.
car? Is this the slut house?
Say no.
Right.
I know she
Well,
just called
you
the
got some
police
sluts in the
about
car.
being vandalized the
Right.
night before,
Right,
days
right.
before.
Yeah.
And they're waiting for her to search her automobile? Like, come on.
And then he
What's
goes, "Oh,
happening?
what are these?" Or he doesn't even ask. He goes,
Fine.
"Well, you're going to
Oh,
jail."
Here's pills. Now
Yeah.
lock her up. Like, did you test the pills?
He didn't
Like,
go,
yeah.
"You don't look like
Medical
Frank
labels on them.
Kosterman."
Give me Tic
You know, none
Tacs.
of that. He was
Yeah.
just like, "Oh,
No.
there it is. See, looks like medicine."
Yep.
Yeah, he literally
Push her into a
Medicine.
blender. It's done. It's like, yeah, what?
pulls 2 pill bottles from underneath her seat, and he's like, "Are these narcotics yours?" Immediately,
Dude,
narcotics.
they were like a quarter filled, and that one bottle was gigantic. She didn't hear that in her car driving around.
Right?
See, I was
like
just
right
assuming
under her seat.
Yeah, it was
I
sound
was
like
assuming-
a maraca going off. Every
I was
time
assuming
you
he
turned a
planted
corner.
them.
Huh?
Yeah.
I was assuming he planted them.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he
did.
planted them.
Yeah.
Colleen
You think
told him
he
to.
planted
Well,
them?
Colleen
he
told
just
him to.
bends over and reaches in and goes, "Oh."
I thought maybe she put them in the car when she smashed the window.
That's why.
But the window
figured
smashed in
that
the
too.
back, and then he finds them under the front seat. It was
no,
weird.
the window smash
the
was
sma-
the driver's
it was the
side
driver's
window.
side
Well,
window.
whatever.
Okay.
She would have heard that.
Either way,
though.
they were planted.
Well,
They're
he's a
planted.
fucking criminal then.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
Oh,
problem
no,
that
he's
was
a criminal.
never dealt
Yeah,
with.
no,
Yeah, yeah,
never.
yeah.
Yes, that's the problem. With
Very
sometimes.
good.
He
Crooked
just
cop.
says, "I'm sorry, I did that."
Gets
later
away
on.
with it.
Imagine
But
how
yeah,
bad it is.
so they're
other
like,
instances,
"Bam, you
though.
have narcotics. You're going to jail."
Right.
And then she's in quote unquote.
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my god.
The jail
God.
cell just had like metal, like the like thin, like I don't know, like dollar store shelving.
Yeah, it was great.
It was insane. You're
It
like,
was
that's
a
not
It's a closet.
a
Yeah.
cell
Looked like a
That is
closet from like a
cinder
rental
block closet.
condo.
That they did
with
not take
nothing
the
in it.
shelving
There was
down.
no furniture. No, there was
She
a
was
chair.
sitting on a folding chair,
No. Sitting on a folding chair.
That was it. They
which is
Crying.
not a jail cell.
Do you
A
think
jail
you-
cell would
those
have
were beds?
a bed.
I'm pretty sure it was a room.
toilet.
It was a room from the school.
Probably.
Yeah, it was a room from the
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
Probably
There's a closet, like a closet from the school.
Yep.
What? How'd she get out of there? What's?
Her husband comes and
because when
bails
she
her
gets
out.
arrested, she goes, "Call your father," and her husband bails her out, and he's like,
He's a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
scene
he's a lawyer.
blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
I was just like, what is this goddamn movie?
Right.
He's like, all right, I couldn't let you rot in prison. She's like, yeah, okay. Wait, what's going on, honey? And Riley's all packed up, and she's like, oh, I'm moving in with Dad. Yeah, and he walks over and he goes, and I said it was okay. You fucked up.
Right. Yeah.
You fucked up, Mandy, and I'm taking our daughter away. And there's nothing you can do about it. He's like, we'll see if you can clean yourself up, and then we can talk about visitation rights. And they just drive off, and she's just standing there going like, what the fuck is going on?
Like he has anything to say over that.
I know there's like that. These
It's not
movies.
a conversation. There's no back and forth.
Yeah,
Ever.
all these
No.
people
movies.
are always just saying like, "This
Saying
is what's
things to
happening
her.
now," and she's like,
She's like,
"Okay."
Well, that's
This
You're
is fuck your
homeless,
daughter.
all right? Take my
You have a
house.
job. I'm $1 billion. I'm gonna give you $1 million. Just kidding. You're
Okay.
fired forever from your job and stop your blog. Okay.
I'll just be sad and drink a bunch of wine then.
Yeah.
Drink water till you throw up. Okay.
The plot of this movie falls apart the second anyone tries to ask a person a follow-up
Right.
question
Right.
or
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
to the person they're talking about.
Right.
Yes.
They're just like, oh shit, they said that about
Them?
that guy? Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck him to hell and back.
God damn it.
Dude, I love it. I love it so much.
Well, this is where so she goes off with her dad to live with her dad, right?
Yes.
That's like where this
Mhm.
is. Now she's alone.
wait,
in her home.
we missed like the people snickering after.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's
She
some
has the
point
nightmare
yeah,
too.
Well, there's some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
We missed
Well,
a
she
few
has like a
things.
nightmare sequence.
People
No,
are,
but
like,
the town,
yeah.
the people in this town are like
Like, talking
insane.
about
Yeah.
her.
Well,
That
she's a
everyone
slut,
else,
man.
they're all just like, oh,
to them.
they're like,
She was really
it's like,
insane.
it's what of like, I don't know, like someone
Well-
who reads tabloid magazines when they wait in the
important-
line at the
Yeah.
grocery store.
important
think
thing we
everyone's
skipped
actually like.
It's a
was-
small town.
There's like, oh,
Was
they're all just
Colleen,
talking about me.
Olivia, so what we skipped is Olivia tells her, is like, well,
Oh, she corners Olivia because her life is fucking
she's
crumbling.
like, well, I'm sorry I didn't tell you this.
oh,
but
Olivia.
Olivia's,
Oh, no, not Olivia.
Olivia's the bad woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, I didn't tell you this, but the hot dad is actually married. So
Yeah, that's
you-
right. We skipped that part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
so
That's when everybody's snickering.
you're porking a married dude. And that's not
s-
acceptable in Momville, okay? You can't do
Yeah.
that.
Sorry, bitch.
You're not allowed
Walk.
to do
Bye.
And she like walks outside, and that was when we were watching it, and I was like, dude, now the guy's gonna walk up like nothing's the wrong.
fine.
Like, and instantly he goes, hey, what's up?
Yes, outside,
Like,
he's right there.
She's like,
Remember
you're
when we
married.
kissed?
And he goes, I'm separated. It's like different.
She's
and
like,
she's
not
like, you
different.
lied to me. My husband cheated on me. Ah, fuck. Ah, she's like wigging
we're-
out.
Yeah, we're like, he's separated.
He's allowed to fuck.
Yes.
And you
Then-
didn't even have sex. You kissed. It's
You
like,
kissed?
whatever. God.
That
So touchy.
It's
When did
so-
we turn into Japan? Man?
right.
Remember when movies had fucking in them?
God. At this point, just
Disney
have
take
sex
over
with
the whole
him.
world?
Everyone's already judging you.
Yeah, right.
And
Do
you
whatever the
want
fuck
to.
you want.
She obviously wanted to. Just
she's a
do
good
it.
woman, Bob.
She's
Come
a good
on.
woman.
Yes, I'm saying she's
had her
already
heart
being.
broken, and
She's got
she
the
doesn't
scarlet
wanna-
letter. Just go for it now.
She's had her heart broken though.
Yeah,
she's
just
trying to
become
heal.
the
She's not
slut
ready
that everyone
yet.
knows you are.
So she shits on him and dips.
Right.
When did she corner
Well,
the
this is when
Asian
she has
lady?
Hold on. Now she goes home and has the bath by herself, and then this thing goes by the window.
Oh
that happened
yeah.
earlier.
Oh,
That happened
this was
before
the-
the car got broken into.
Oh.
Oh,
This is when she drinks.
I can't.
This is when she's like,
It's hard to
everything
keep
is
track.
so fucked. She goes home and pours like half a bottle of wine into a
right,
single
yeah, yeah.
glass,
Yeah.
and that's when she like Hulkamania's up or
Right.
whatever. I can't remember what the catalyst of her being like, I'm powerful and I'm dumping the
gonna
wine
dump
now
the
because I'm
wine.
not
No,
going to
there
let
was
this get to
something.
the. What it was? I don't remember what it was.
Well, that's what.
Oh, she saw the book, the Nietzsche book with the picture on
and
it.
she
goes-
realizes like
she's
it's
like, you know what? I'm
all
gonna get
this.
this fucking bitch.
She killed Jenny.
Sees the picture. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Now it all makes sense. This is after she passed out, drunk on wine.
I
one
wish
night.
they
One
had a
on-
usual suspects
that was
moment.
earlier.
Imagine if
passed
they had
out-
a usual suspects moment of her dropping the wine and it crashed in slow mo on her feet. She like right then she realizes
Oh.
it's all Olivia.
No, it did.
Olivia is the blogger commenting person. Great.
Oh boy.
So wait, he had told. Who cares? There's a point where she like corners the Asian lady and is like, "What the fuck's going on?" And she's
Seriously,
like, "Look, man,
talk to me, bitch.
Can you
she
just
goes,
tell me
"Look,
what's happening? You care
Fuck
enough?
you.
Yeah, stop
Send
sending me
letters
little
to my
notes."
house.
Hey,
Her
something.
name is Suki, by the way.
Oh
Suki,
my
okay.
god.
You care enough to warn me when I first meet you ever and send
Send
letters
me
to
a
my
letter.
house, but you won't direct me.
Just
what's
tell me
happening.
what the fuck's going on.
Can you just
I
send
know.
it? Why couldn't the letter just explain everything?
Just
I know,
knock on my
she's like-
door and say something to me.
She's like, you sent me a letter, and she's like, no, I didn't. And she's like, you did, and I'm not leaving until you tell me. It's like,
She goes,
why
"Okay,
would you
fine."
tell her?
Why wouldn't you say to Suki, like, do you realize sending me a letter with one sentence with no punctuation that says you'll end up just like a dead woman seems like a threat and not a warning? Like, you
I
understand
didn't
what
even
you
think
did,
about that.
right?
Right.
Are you sick? Why didn't you just write like everything out and tell me? Why?
Oh my god!
You scared the living shit out of me. God in heaven.
I
You
never
mean you
thought
didn't piece
about
it
like
together
that.
from that single sentence?
You're right. You bought
Are
postage
you
and
an
mailed
idiot?
that letter without thinking I wouldn't be scared out of my mind. It's insane.
That's fucking beautiful.
It's great.
You're gonna end up just like Ginny. Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Did that woman
gonna
die?
You couldn't have added a few sentences if you're not careful. Like,
You don't avoid Olivia.
Christ, it's like
She is a copy editor. She like you could have put like there's a
There's
couple.
a couple things you could have added here. Really would have helped me out at a
Can
really
work
bad
on it.
time in my life.
Oh fuck! That would have been a
God,
great
it's so
conversation.
good. It's so like because I thought it was from Olivia too. Wouldn't you guys? I mean, like,
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
thought it was a warning. I assumed
I thought it was a
warning.
warning. Yeah.
oh, I thought it was like a threat.
It seems
You'll end up
like
just like Jenny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
Like, oh.
I
Jesus.
also thought
Okay.
it was a threat.
That's funny. I totally,
Oh
yeah.
my god!
So then,
Like she could have just said anything. She
Yeah.
could have went to her house and been like, "Hi,
Hi,
can we have
excuse
some
me.
tea?" And I told
It
you,
looks
what
like
was
you're
the
getting
consequence?
completely fucking steamrolled by this fucking hat-haired bitch.
What is
Like-
the consequence of her telling?
she's already
Olivia?
excommunicated from
Everything.
mom.
It's already
so,
happened, right?
Yeah.
She's like, my daughter already hit. Like when
Yeah.
she explains her story, it's like, so what the fuck took you so long?
it's like
Tell
Suki,
me
like
anything.
for Suki, it's like, wait, so you were afraid that Olivia would take revenge on you when you already are completely in control of your own faculties? Like she convinced Ginny to kill herself by way of manipulation, but you can't be manipulated anymore.
right.
You know what I mean?
said that
exactly.
You're already out of it. She can't manipulate you, and you're afraid to be outed as the person telling the truth. Like
She's just like,
what?
I want to keep my head down and I'm moving.
Right.
That's what she said.
Right.
She's like, we're gonna get out of
Oh,
here
yeah. She
after
was
the
like, I'm
semester's
moving, yeah.
over, and
I don't want
like
to do with this
they're
anymore.
moving over this woman. That woman is uprooting her entire
Entire
life because of that.
Well,
Whatever
somebody
happened.
killed themselves pretty much
I
because
mean,
of this
yeah.
woman. So
It's pretty intense, I guess.
she's
Yeah, man.
She's
rich.
blackmailing everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
Forget it, Matt.
So
Excuse
now
me.
In
what?
fact, with
Okay,
what-
hold on. Also in that conversation, she intimates that Olivia is skimming from the renovation or the building of the
wing,
new
yeah.
wing.
6 figures.
Well, we figured that out later, but this is when she says something like, I was looking into that, but I just gave up because I'm just putting my head down.
Gotta
and
give
I
it up
wanna
to
get outta
Olivia,
She
here.
said I
man.
was.
I want to get out of here
I
alive.
was too
No,
exhausted to
seriously,
look into
Olivia's
it.
awesome
Oh, yeah, she said
at what
that
she
she's
does.
tired.
Yeah.
she's like not only is she rich, but she found a way to pay for all this shit without using her own money.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Like she's like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck everyone's lives up, and I'm gonna make the government pay for it.
Yeah.
That's
What
funny.
is it, the
Fucking
government?
amazing.
Yeah.
Did we figure? Did we?
Oh, it's
did we-
donations. It's
yeah,
like
didn't
she's
we
stealing
decide
from
this was
the
a private
school.
school. This
Yeah,
had to be.
it
a
had to
private
be
school.
private.
Either way,
school.
she's not paying for all this stuff happening. She's stealing the money. It's
true.
great.
So, but they, right. So Suki and Mandy go to
It's
this.
a beast, man.
What kind
The
of
tea
fucking
house.
person is she? Like, what? Is there a soul in a human like that?
You know, Lauren, you
I
know
don't
what we
even
missed?
understand
we missed the
what
cake
her
scene.
goal is. Oh,
We
Jesus.
We didn't talk about the
Christ.
cake scene.
The cake.
The husband.
Oh my god, that scene is so good. So the daughter had fucked up the
Olivia's daughter,
Chelsea had fucked up at the meet, and then her husband has this huge, like, a
Beautiful
quarter.
cake. It's a
No, the
beautiful.
cake is
They're at
gorgeous,
home.
but her
It's like
husband,
a red velvet, like
Yeah, yeah.
Red
oh,
velvet
it's
cake.
beautiful.
Eat
the
red velvet
husband
cake at
has
home.
a quarter of a cake on a piece of plate, and
That's
then
because that's the only pleasure this man has.
And
I'm
His
sure,
home life is
dude.
a mess.
his
But
soul
just like
is
in every other scene,
stomped on.
He looks confused.
Oh yeah.
He's looking at the cake like,
Wow, it's a
this
big
is
piece.
weird.
Then she cuts, like,
Olivia cuts.
He gets
like
the
when
dad
you-
piece of
Chelsea-
cake.
you know when you
A
fuck up
sliver.
cutting a piece of cake, but you're like, I don't want people to have to look at this fucked up cake, and you
Right.
cut like sort of a triangle of a piece
Like
of
a
cake.
s-
It was
sliver.
that. It was like you're
Yeah.
just making it straight so it looks nice. Slice of cake, and the daughter goes, "This is like nothing at all. What are
Yeah.
you doing?" She's like, "Well, if you, I guess, maybe
Lighter
if
on
you're
your
lighter on
feet."
your feet, you would have better balance." She's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I
Yeah, her
don't
mom's like,
care."
"Are you kidding me?"
No, the daughter's like, "What? Are you serious?" And she's like, "Yes, you're fat now."
Do you know how much money
You
we
need
put
to-
into training? Like, right. Yeah.
Before, like,
Oh,
when-
yeah.
That I stole
when
from
she says,
school.
when she says,
Mm.
maybe if you were lighter on your feet, you'd have better balance. Her husband is like, dude, are you serious right now?
Yeah, the husband goes, "Are you serious right now?" And then she
And then
steamrolls
she-
the conversation,
He rolls
and he
all over
says
him.
nothing.
Nothing.
Until the daughter walks out, and then he goes,
I'm
and
walking
he
out
walks
too.
out, and then she takes the giant piece of cake and just starts fucking eating it with a grin on her face. She's a goddamn
is a
demon, this
monster.
lady.
Awesome.
Like, there's no aspect of her life where she's like trying to be nice or like have joy.
yeah.
Everything is just like, well, I guess I should steal money from this. Ooh, that person sucks. They're new. Destroy him.
Also,
Like, are
at
they
this
under
point,
my thumb
we
yet?
know that
No?
Ginny like used to date Bo or something, right?
Ginny dated
There was a
Bo.
history between her and
Ginny
Bo.
dated Bo.
Way
In, like,
before
high school.
Bo
Yeah,
is
something.
Olivia's husband.
Husband, yeah.
Right, who has
And
no
he is
personality.
an idiot.
Somebody
just
said he was
looks
a nice guy.
confused
Imagine
all
their
the
wedding
time.
night and stuff. She's just
Holy
screaming at
Lord.
him. It was
Are you
all
gonna
screaming.
fuck me harder or what? And he's just like, oh, yeah.
You failed life just like our marriage.
Jesus.
It's like a one day
Fuck
in.
me harder.
What should I do next? God damn it! Like, what is going on? What is her sex life like?
Exactly.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
does she just not get like taken home every day by some guy just being like, "Hey, you want to come to my house?" Well, I guess so. I don't know if I can go. All I ever do is do whatever any
Anyone
person
says
says,
to me.
whether they're a stranger or not, whether they look like a mannequin that's been like summoned. Like, it's insane. She's just like, "Oh, you're talking at me. I should listen to you."
I can't think for
Fucking nuts.
myself unless I find a book by a famous philosopher. So I need somebody. A great thinker can maybe sway me. That's about it.
Do you have any books by Socrates?
Yeah.
What?
What does Aristotle have to say about Bad Mom's Christmas? Tell me. I don't know. Help me.
Fuck. These characters are so paper thin.
So
It's
good.
amazing.
Right. Anyway, where were we in the
So
actual?
now she's like, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this
Yeah.
shit. I'm not gonna be taken down by this
she's
woman.
with Suki and Ellis, the guy in the
Right.
tea shop.
Well, he
and-
has
Well,
to be
she
there to
calls-
explain everything to
She
them.
calls Ellis to be like, "I'm so sorry. I freaked out. I understand. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want
And
you
then-
to be mad at me. I'm sorry. Meet me at the first place we hung out in an hour."
Right.
And then
And that's like
Suki's
the
there.
tea house. And
Yeah.
she has Suki come.
And they finally talk.
Discuss what happened. Yeah.
And then he's like, "Well, shit." No, that is actually what he does. He's just sitting between them, cross-legged, like, wow, okay, And then they're like, what is it? Mandy's like, "Can you get the records to prove that she was embezzling?" And she's like, "I don't have access to the records anymore." And he's like, "Well, I know somebody." And they're like, "Who?" And he's like, "The architect on the..." And you're just like, "I want to barf all over you people." They're also in that weird-ass cafe that had like
so odd.
10,000 chairs. Every chair was
They're
different.
different.
It's like a stadium.
That's what I was saying. It was like an Alice in Wonderland like tea house.
It was-
It's weird.
This was like Pinterest, the movie, at certain points where you're just like,
I can't
someone
believe.
wrote this movie, like, here's the script, and just sent them a link to a Pinterest
Also,
board they
like,
made.
maybe
and
it's
they're
a
like,
lifetime
okay.
thing, but like, I can't believe a woman wrote this movie.
I know.
It's
Right?
fucking nuts, man.
The dude is so calm and above
He is
everything,
he is
while
so
everyone's running around either completely stupid or completely insane.
Oh, also,
All the women are just like
Yeah, man.
they completely have no agency. It's
her
ridiculous.
husband calls her to be like, hey, so
Oh yeah.
what does he find? He's like, I found
The lab tech who was fired was bribed
Yes,
to
to switch
the
the
ID
student
numbers.
ID.
Which also means another
Yeah, I
student
know.
was doing
It was doing a
opioids,
bunch
but
of-
so she fucked over the other person.
She
to, like,
blackmailed some other kid into taking drugs so that he was on the team so they would fail. Like, right? I mean, otherwise you'd just be like, they look all fucked up all the time, I
Yeah,
guess.
right, you'd have to
Especially
guess.
with that kid.
yeah,
Like,
she had to feed someone else.
I
maybe-
love that
or maybe
they
they
didn't
had-
just fake the result.
Right. They
That
switched
was
the
another
ID.
kid on drugs.
Dude, imagine the
Yeah.
scene of
He wasn't just bribed to be like, yeah, it failed. Like,
Yeah.
Imagine there's a scene of like Olivia sneaking around with like a dart gun and she
shooting
shoots up
kids.
opioids into
Oh
a
my
child
God.
right before the drug test.
She's sick. It's Olivia.
I mean, she's kind of a genius, man. She had this shit on lock for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I
Got a pretty
mean?
good gamut going.
She just
House
made
of
like
Cards, though,
she just made a
man.
few slip ups and she would have had everything.
You know,
She could have had that paradise of a life with her husband that barely
Oh man.
and
No
her
one can
daughter
stand
that
her.
sucks at athletics.
She's a really good blogger, though. She's got
Yeah,
a
this
million
is great.
followers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. God damn it.
So
Meanwhile,
now they're
for-
amassing their like wealth of information. They go to a computer, and he's like, "Whoa, look at all these numbers."
They don't show the screen.
Yes, they
No,
do.
they do.
Oh,
they
they
do? For a
do? Oh,
second.
okay.
But you can't
It's
tell
like an
what the
Excel
fuck it is.
spreadsheet,
Yeah, it's like,
basically.
whatever, okay.
He's like, "Well, this is over 6 figures," and she's like, "She's got to be stopped."
Yeah.
You're like,
Six
The money's what
figures.
changes her mind.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
everything else.
Is
It's
there like a ledger of it? Is that how you keep your money that you've stolen?
right, right.
Well,
Right.
I've stolen to date $101,000.
She go-
Yeah, I don't know how he
I
figures
have
it
no
out.
fucking
So,
clue
there's-
why.
There's
this.
no
Hold on.
There's
But
an
there's a
athletic
scene-
ceremony that we don't
Dude,
know
no.
about.
Before,
Right.
before that, there's a scene that literally makes no fun. I don't understand why all these people were in the same place.
Right, right.
For some reason, Mandy's at the school emptying her daughter's locker, who has already left.
Right.
And Chelsea
But she got
walks up and is
suspended,
like,
yeah.
"I'm so sorry. I didn't, yeah." And you're like, "Wait, no,
What?
but she got arrested immediately after leaving the school from that shit. From them saying your daughter's suspended and all that. She got arrested, and then the dad got her out of jail and took the daughter. So the daughter was gone.
Oh yeah, and for some
And
reason
she's
at
in the school,
like, days later
changing,
getting her
yeah.
locker. Yeah,
And she has that
was weird.
conversation with all the other women's kids where she like threatens, or no, that's Riley. I'm sorry, we missed that scene where Riley like threatens
Yeah, she
somebody
threatens-
else's kid because
Oh,
they're like,
right,
"You're
yeah,
just
yeah.
a fucking drug-addled bitch
And
with
your
a
mom's a
slut
slut."
mom."
Her mom's
Right.
a slut.
But now there's a scene where
Mandy's
she's in the
talking
school.
to
Mandy's talking to Chelsea, and
Chelsea.
Chelsea's like, "You're a great mom. I wish my mom was like you."
I'd kill to have a mom
and
like
then she
you.
goes, "You're the blogger, aren't
Why
you?"
add that line?
Yeah.
Why add that line if you're not going to follow through?
I know.
Imagine how awesome that would have been.
Yeah.
But now she knows that the
She's like, "You're
anonymous
the blogger."
entertain blogger is
It's Chelsea.
Olivia's daughter, Chelsea.
Yes.
Right.
Ugh. And now the
So now the
master
And-
plan.
the master
wait,
plan
wait.
of yeah.
And Ellis has found out that
Oh, they have the
the-
CCTV footage.
right. The comment has come from a computer inside the
Country Club.
country club.
And then they have the country club
and
footage.
they have the country club footage.
Because before the athletic
So-
thing, she tries to get into the country club.
Right. Olivia
And then
shows
the
up.
woman who she was sassy to earlier is like,
He's just like, up.
Your
we have
membership is
proof
revoked.
that you use our computers for a crime.
harassment. They were like
Harassment.
bullying and harassment. They wouldn't
And that's a
tolerate
crime.
it.
So
You are not
you're
welcome
out
here
of the
anymore.
country club, bitch.
Right.
She's just like, whatever.
And you feel like zero. You feel
Yeah, there's-
nothing as you watch this. You're
Yeah.
I
not
would've
like,
think-
ooh, gotcha.
Wouldn't it
It's a
it seemed
terrible
like that
movie.
would be the time for Olivia to start losing
feel
it.
nothing.
Yeah.
Olivia did not lose
Dude,
it.
yeah, that's
She-
why I said I felt
Yeah.
like I
didn't
thought the
lose
end of
it.
this movie was
Was
going to
to
be a
be
stabby,
her like
stabby.
insane.
Like,
Yeah.
But like her not being like blocked out of the country club should have been her like going, you know, like I
Yeah,
can't,
you
like,
wanted her
wait
to
a minute,
lose
you, can't,
it.
you take away her status, and that's the one thing that she's doing all this for.
Right.
that's why I
And
think
she
she's
doesn't
just
lose
a
it then.
demon. She might actually be a demon.
She's
It's
a
just
Buffy
weird because like
demon.
every villain cares about one thing the most, and
she didn't care about
that
anything.
that scene is
care.
when she got it taken away, and she's like, oh well,
She just didn't.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's like,
Just
really?
walks away.
I think you should be pretty mad now. You just lost the
Well,
thing.
she did think that
Okay.
she had blackmail information on that lady, so I
Right.
guess she's just like, well, I guess I'm going to do that.
She did
Yeah,
say you'll be
maybe.
sorry, so she's
Yeah,
she has a backup plan.
Yeah.
Probably.
Guess.
She is Olivia. Let's be honest.
She's so smart.
Yeah, right.
And then I guess
She's Batman.
soon after that is this athletics award ceremony, right?
Yeah. Well,
Like-
we didn't know anything about it.
No.
Remember,
like,
'cause they
who's
show-
it for?
Because they show up.
They don't even follow up with any of the gymnastics stuff.
No, none. It just goes to the award ceremony, and we're like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And then
We don't
It
know.
happened.
They're all
the
sitting
state
at tables
championships
in the
already
school.
What
happened.
happened? What
I don't
Now the
know.
award ceremony's back in their school.
Do they do the ceremony before the
What, does this have
championship?
nothing to do with
this,
that?
all right, why it even occurs is weird, but then how
Yeah.
it occurs is like Olivia walks up and goes to Ellis, "You didn't RSVP." The architect building why was he invited to the awards ceremony? Like that's for parents to go to
With kids
to
that are
watch
into
their
sports.
kid
Yeah,
win
why
an
was he
award.
invited? Yeah.
Why is the architect of the school invited? And he goes, "I was just waiting for my
Date.
My
date to confirm." Oh, here she
And
is.
she walks in all like
Yeah.
spoofed up.
Mandy's all
Right.
sexy with her super thick
No.
thing around.
Well,
Yeah,
in
she's
the-
not
in
sexy.
the-
They're
What'd
like,
you call her?
ooh, she's supposed to look amazing.
were like, it's
wearing, like, a jammies.
She's in like a shapeless peach drape.
And then Olivia's like,
Oh, I can't believe you're here.
oh, you two are enjoying each other. Disgusting.
And then, Riley and her
Destroy
dad
her.
show up.
Yep.
right.
The dad also apologized for being like, "I can't believe I didn't have faith in you. Super sorry." And she just is
Yeah.
like, "You're fine.
You're
We're
fine."
fine, Doug."
Whatever.
Or whatever.
Oh,
the
Yeah,
hell.
we're fine, Doug. Yeah.
And so they're there, and then the award ceremony starts with some video, which then glitches out. And
Like, what the hell's
Oh my
happening?
God.
And
God.
Olivia's like,
Are we supposed to believe that Ellis's hacker friend
did this
interrupted
I
the
guess.
feed of a video on a school projector with a
with
live
a live
stream?
feed, with a live stream, so they put live in the corner.
Right, with a very well lit
Live.
shot of a silhouette of
An anonymous.
Olivia's daughter.
Yeah.
Her voice
yeah,
was
oh,
also
sorry.
modulated.
Yeah.
without
Yeah, man,
a-
in
I
real
said it was
time.
like-
I'm an
maybe it was
anonymous,
weird.
sophisticated
I'm an
stuff.
anonymous blogger. I write the pain inside or whatever.
Head
The inner
over
pain,
Superman.
whatever it is.
It would have kind of been awesome if she like it was a wrestling promo. I am the inner pain. I'm gonna destroy my mother.
Stand
Calling
up,
you out.
Olivia!
Stand.
Pay for your sin!
I am pain. That would have been
And
really
she
cool.
swoops in from the ceiling.
Yeah, fucking rises.
Stab her mom. Like, yeah.
Power bombs her on the fucking table. That would have been great, but that's not what happens. She's just like, I wrote the inner pain, and I'm Olivia whatever's daughter, Chelsea,
Peterson.
and
I'm Chelsea
she
Peterson.
sucks
The
a bag of
gasps.
fat dicks. And her mom's like, this is fucking dumb. You paid her to
Yeah,
do that or
She
exploited
didn't write
her.
this blog.
You also want to fuck my
You
husband?
paid her.
Yeah, you want to fuck. And
Bo's
her
like,
husband is
huh?
just sitting there, just say a word. I love that. You
His
tried to
daughter
fuck
was
my
just
husband.
outed. He's like,
He looked
Every
confused
shot.
She
at the
shot him
beginning.
with one of those Oxycontin darts before they went in there.
He looked confused at the beginning of the award ceremony. He was like, "Where are we?"
He looks
Oh,
confused in the
my
way
God.
that like an actor's like, have we started?
Yeah,
It's on you.
She has-
Action
she
or
has
cut?
this-
exactly.
She has Bo hooked up to one of those insulin pumps, except it's all like Oxycontin. He's constantly on a
controlling-
low. He's just
He's
like,
barely alive, but she just keeps him barely alive with this little thing. Just
like Ray Liotta and Hannibal. Like, he can't feel anything. It's just done.
what if she's like Brainiac or something? Like that's why she had that thing on. She's some kind of alien.
Yeah, that's
Or
that.
Zim. She's like Invader Zim.
Imagine if a Lifetime.
I'm
movie
gonna
did
see
that,
what
though.
a
Like the wig was explained because she was like had a like, robot brain.
God. I
and it was
wish that thing got
malfunctioning.
pulled off her head, man.
God,
Yeah,
it's so
God,
good.
so-
Didn't happen. All right,
Anyway,
well,
so yeah,
Yeah.
the-
She starts being like, "This is my hunk of horse shit," and then
Mandy.
fucking Mandy stands up and he goes, "Is everybody tired of being oppressed? Stand up and fight!" And then
Raise the
Olivia
sword.
goes, "Oh, were you behind this?" And you're like, "Yes, I'm making a fucking speech about you in a room full of 50 fucking people. Yes. Are you kidding me? Yes."
What have you been doing this whole time but fucking with me?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you not assume the chicken just came home to roost? What are you doing?
You notice how I smiled when I walked in the last time you saw me? I was fucking like killing myself.
Yeah.
You don't they put any of this together?
Hey, I came with the person that you called me a slut over. Like, did you not notice I'm done? It's over. It's
I
gone.
thought maybe it was Suki. I was fucking with her for a while.
Yeah,
She wasn't happy
I thought
either.
Suki slid a card up her sleeve. That was you're right.
I love the
Kind of
fact
forgot about you, honestly.
that Ellis didn't go like, "Hey, stop talking shit about me, you fucking maniac."
Yeah, I know.
I am a grown ass man, and I, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't ascribe
at
to
one
any
point,
of
I
this
was
shit.
half
I'm not on the PTA.
I'm not just gonna stand here while you talk about me and try to ruin my life.
I was half expecting something super tacky to happen, like Ellis punches her or something.
Oh my god!
He's like, wait, and everyone's like, whoa.
Whoa!
I don't know who the bad guy is anymore. I mean, Jesus. And then, well, she gets arrested by
Yeah,
Colleen's husband.
Well, she gets everybody to be like, "Yeah, fuck
Right.
her. I guess we're not
people
afraid of her
stand up
anymore."
And,
then
like,
she
you
goes,
did this and you did that.
She also embezzled all this money, and the cop is like, "I'm gonna arrest you now." She's like, "No, you're not." And he's like, "No, bitch, like, come
He
on."
goes, I'm done. Like,
"Oh yeah, I'm done listening
taking-
to taking orders from the PTA,
Hey.
the sheriff."
Sheriff of the town.
What the fuck are you
taking orders from
talking
the
about?
I said,
Under
no
the
one in that
thumb
room
of the
goes,
PTA.
hey, maybe we should be arresting him.
Nobody goes, "Wait a minute, you've been doing
Like
stuff
that?
that
Wait.
they asked you?" Hold up,
You're
hold up.
fired.
hold up.
Yeah,
What?
something side character should be like, hold on a minute.
This is
What? What?
My mind is exploding right now. Wait.
Excuse me?
Somebody shoot all these people right here. Just kill them. It's done. Watch them from the earth.
God, like a guy catering is like, what? I've never even heard of this school before. Like, what's going on? That's my sheriff. I don't even know about this school existing as I've worked here tonight. Are you fucking kidding me?
And as he's arresting
Like, ride him out on
Olivia-
a rail. This guy is fired after that. He had to be. To say that in a room full of people.
Like, don't admit your guilt.
I know.
You planted evidence. Like, yeah,
He
whatever.
turns to Mandy, and goes, sorry about the...
Sorry about the whole planning
evidence.
thing.
Basically,
Like,
she's like,
ruined your life.
she's like, okay, we're
You
fine.
just
Does
not
he
tell
know
anyone
that-
about that?
Okay.
That'd
Her response is okay.
be great. Okay.
If you really look at it, I'm not as bad as Olivia, so.
Do you think
Okay. That's
Like,
good.
we're, and we
Right,
were-
Bo?
Right?
She should have ended up with Bo.
Husband
They're on the same
good.
wavelength.
God.
Yeah, it's amazing how the sheriff gets off without anything. It's like
I know.
he sees no
We're
repercussions.
fine.
Hey,
I'm
we
ready.
cool,
And then-
bro.
More crimes.
Ba-
Later.
fist bump, and then it's like,
Fist bump.
And then
God
immediate
damn it.
hugs.
right.
Mandy and Riley hug. Mandy and ex-husband hug. Everybody's
They
like,
don't give out the
everything's
awards, sadly.
fine.
Yeah, nobody won an award.
Du-du-du-du. It's the
Not a
end of a
single award was
Lifetime
given
movie.
away.
No one was traumatized. Everything's fine.
Yeah, no one. Does
That's
it end right
always how it
there?
is.
No, because the last shot is her and Ellis after a wonderful night of heavy fucking. Go to Ginny's grave and place the
Oh, right.
my
They're
the
gonna
Nietzsche
God.
book on there.
They put
Rest
the
well.
Nietzsche book- they put
We've
the
done
book
your
on her
work.
grave.
Yeah, they put the book in the grave.
Your spirit can finally rest, knowing that Olivia was embarrassed once. In
Here's your
public.
book back.
And that the cops are
That you were
completely
reading while
corrupt
you
in the
were-
town.
Yeah.
And no justice was done to you
Nope.
whatsoever. So
Tomorrow's a worse day than the day before.
Olivia's being punished for crimes that have nothing to do with you.
God.
Wow.
Your death was pretty much in vain, honestly. It wasn't what brought her down at all.
Not at all. Like there's not like they
The
didn't
whole
say
thing.
like, no one at the awards was like she was responsible for Jenny's death. None of that.
Nope.
No, fuck
It was just like
she stole some money. Take her down.
she embezzled money from the school. Jenny wasn't even a topic.
Dude, no
Honey,
one
man,
cares.
everyone's got two plots running. You never know which
Yeah,
one's gonna
yeah.
outrun the
Right.
other.
God damn it.
Yeah. So that's Wicked Moms Club, apparently also known as Mom Wars.
Really?
That's such a
Wars.
bad title.
They're both pretty bad.
Look
What
at
would you
What was
call
the
it?
other
What would
movie?
you
What
call it?
what was the movie that came out that was like a comedy? Well, it was Bride Wars,
Bride Wars.
Bride Wars.
but that was like a full out comedy. Yeah.
What would you call this?
Not Wicked Moms Club.
No, because there was
That's-
really one
It
Wicked
also sounds
mom.
like they're Wiccans. Or they're doing something
Wiccan.
else.
Wicked.
PT.
Wicked. But you know what I mean? It sounds like
Yeah.
they're like have some type of thing that besides just being moms.
I mean, so
Wicked.
you have to think of like a good Lifetime movie.
I wish it was from Boston. So it'd be like
Title.
Wicked Moms Club.
Wicked.
It's
Moms
wicked.
Club.
Awesome.
These fucking wicked ass moms. God.
Totally different movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it has to be a good like Lifetime movie title. So it's either like blatantly obvious or just like totally melodramatic? Which Wicked Moms Club?
Or the PTA
Works for
mysteries. Or
I guess.
The PTA.
But there's only one real wicked mom and just one kind of vapid idiot who, you know what I mean? Colleen is just like,
It's not really a club.
whatever. My brain barely functions, and all I know how to do is be mean because I hang out with a mean person.
So if we're going with Lifetime movie titles, then you could go with like Psycho PTA Mom.
Oh, yeah.
God, that sounds like a trauma movie. Psycho PTA mom. It's like her Olivia on the cover with like a machine gun. You know, like,
I guess she's not really psycho, but
she's,
like.
No, she's not. Well,
Parent-teacher
Well,
assassination.
So I mean, she's
How about
really
what-
a
how about
sociopath. if
whatever the name of
anything.
whatever the name of the pain blog was, whatever the name.
Inner
Yeah,
Pain.
Inner Pain.
Inner pain.
The darkness of inner pain.
The darkness of inner
Darkness
pain.
of inner pain. She writes about the darkness of inner pain. Yeah, it's really cool.
Really cool.
The darkness of inner pain. A PTA movie.
There are entire
Extortionist mom.
Extortionist mom.
I don't know. I mean, it's all she did, really, apparently.
Shitty mom.
Yeah. I mean, the other moms were just followers, so having the plural there is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wicked
How about Mean
Moms
Mom?
Club.
Mean Moms? Instead of
Mean
Mean
Moms.
Girls?
Mean Mom.
Bad Moms?
Mean
The Bad
Mom.
Moms is a movie.
Mom
That
Wars
must be
makes more sense. Well, Wars.
But
It's not a
It's
but
not
she's
really a
not really
war,
fighting
yeah.
back until
Yeah.
the very end. And that's a comedy premise too. That's like duck season, rabbit season. You know what I mean? Like it's just not. It's a
Well,
bad title. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
Wicked Moms Club. It is what it is. They probably have the same discussion.
Don't join the PTA.
Yeah. PTA could have.
Beware the PTA.
evil PTA. I
Would
don't
Evil
know.
you,
PTA.
should
Killer
people
PTA.
watch this?
If you like Lifetime movies,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, if you enjoy watching crappy Lifetime movies, then yes, it's a pretty damn good one. Like sometimes they're like just bad and like disappointing, but this one was
This was
pretty.
pretty
This
fun,
one was
yeah.
pretty fun. Yeah.
Like when we were going
We
through
were
different ones to
laughing
watch.
pretty consistently
Yeah, we
throughout
were.
the whole thing.
And when we were talking about the ones to watch, like this one is I find like the more banal they are, the better they are.
Yeah.
I
You
felt
will
like
This
sometimes.
is so banal.
It's very
Yeah.
banal, but it's also trying like hell to like out trick itself.
Right.
And have
Yeah.
way too many layers and have
Yeah.
way too many plot points.
But it's just people like
But
barely
none of
doing
them
anything.
Are interesting.
Right.
It's just confusing.
It's people having
and hard to keep
tea
track of.
and meeting in rooms that are really overlit, saying things.
saying things
Yeah.
at each other, but
Yeah.
never doing anything.
There's like doing stuff doesn't
yeah.
happen.
Everything had
Right.
already happened
Yeah.
by the time the scene started.
It's like an
Yeah.
anti-disaster movie.
Yeah,
You
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's a bunch of people overreacting
It's like you can
to
make
nothing actually going on.
like
instead of,
Lifetime's Armageddon would just be people talking about what's happening in space
Yes.
in a house.
right.
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
and they would just be dealing with that, and we wouldn't ever see the meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is. So
Yeah.
we don't see Olivia do anything. Like this
No.
movie, you don't see the
She has,
villain.
like near
No,
mythical
you don't see
powers.
her
Yeah,
do
she's
anything.
doing it all
Do
behind
all
the
kinds of
scenes.
stuff.
She like
She's
they don't.
falsifying records at a
There was
drug
never like a
I know,
shot of her
Lily, it's
like
all she
hacking
does-
on a computer. Like,
Yeah.
No,
There was
nothing.
nothing
All
like
you heard
that.
her do was threaten people. Just
Right.
say like,
she's
like,
really
and
just
even
a
one
bitch
time it was like,
to
does
people's
your
face.
cousin
Yeah.
still need those referrals for his business?
Does your dumb shit
Oh,
pile of
because,
crap family
I
still
could sink
exist?
his
I
fucking
could
ass.
sink his business. Your cousin, like she's like,
like, what are you talking about?
But there's never a,
And, like,
a scene of her.
my
Are you, like, a
cousin?
mafia queen?
No.
yeah.
She's not like enacting any evil plan ever.
How the fuck?
You know?
What? Her husband, his existence is a problem.
Yes.
Yes.
If she's this much of a monster, like, why did he stay with her? They have
Because he
a
doesn't
kid.
know she's doing it. I think.
Well, I
That's the
think
thing.
they're just
But she
implying
does
that
it
he's
to
an idiot.
everybody.
Yeah, it's
he's
like her
he's
whole-
oblivious, clearly.
Yeah,
But
because
she
okay,
fucking stonewalls him and talks
but
over him.
let's
Like
not
Yeah.
forget at the end.
he would lose his mind.
At the very
You know what I
end,
mean?
no,
one
no,
could
no,
put
hold
up
on.
with that
At the
forever.
very end, he was like, "What?" He woke up out of his stupor
Yeah, he
and was
did.
like, "Don't you get near our daughter ever again."
Yeah, he did.
So he
say
did
something
do
like
that.
Yeah.
He didn't know this was all happening.
Right. He was
He's just a
oblivious.
complete moron.
Everyone in the movie's a sheep. You're either a sheep
Yes.
or a wolf.
He's a
Yeah.
sheep.
Like,
She
that's
married
it.
a sheep because she couldn't date a wolf.
Yeah.
A
Right.
wolf can't date a wolf. She needed a sheep.
That's
she,
true.
she ate him alive, and he
Everybody's
had no
just
soul
like,
left.
what's happening? Oh, that's the thing.
And once he learned
Yeah,
that
like,
she
oh,
was hurting her daughter, that's when
Yeah,
he
he was like,
cared.
everybody
no, no,
hates
no.
my
The only
wife
thing he
now.
cares
Good,
about.
thank
Yes.
God. I've been waiting.
His whole existence was probably, well, I guess my daughter's happy as long as she's happy. You know,
Yeah.
he wouldn't budge unless his daughter was in trouble. That's pretty much how it came down to. We're putting way too much thought into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
yeah.
But this is
He's
This is-
part of the good dads club.
Yes. Not the hot
Dead
dad.
Dad's Club.
He looked like a porn actor, the
He
guy
did.
playing her husband. It was
Yeah, like
He
insane.
did. He
whenever
looked
somebody
like a
wears
porn
a suit,
actor.
it doesn't fit right.
Yes,
It
or they
doesn't-
have
too
that
bulky underneath of
fade
it.
to
Yep.
like spiky.
Kind of
Yeah,
flat.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
it
you're like,
was-
oof. A little
he
too much
looked like a
products
porn
in your
star.
hair. You
Right,
look weird.
You look like a porn actor. He's trying to pass for a human.
Oh, special shout out to the guy in the red shirt at the snickering in the auditorium.
Oh, right.
scene, 'cause
He's
that guy
great. He's
killed me.
amazing. Right.
When
Who
he
was also
when
the
he
waiter.
like put his hand over his mouth, I was like, "Good Lord, you look like a cartoon character." That's great.
Yeah. All right. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Wicked moms.
Wicked
Wicked moms.
Club. Wicked awesome.
Wicked pizza, man.
Okay, bye.
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 See ya.
You've just listened to Bonus Disc, available only on Thundergrunt. Questions, complaints, and movie suggestions can be posted to facebook.com/bonusdisc. Opinions and criticisms of the hosts of Bonus Disc are 100% valid, even though they took the time to watch the movies you were too ignorant to appreciate.